And you know what I told her then? What we've got here is a failure to communicate. Now I just got to decide what it is that I'm going to use for my intro. Let's go with this one. What are the humans doing?
Do you think you're ready? Can you handle the truth? Or are you in denial and demanding more proof? They demonstrate in real time how they're spinning you lies, but no one pays attention, no one opens their eyes. They walk around like zombies with their head in the mobiles, signaling their virtues with a pick on their profile. Yeah. Signaling their virtues with a pick on their profile. So if you think you're ready, you don't need more proof. Conspiracy deniers are denying the truth. They fabricate our problems and pretend to provide the best solution, but we all know they lied. They lied about the weapons and they lied about health. They lied about the fact that they're transferring the wealth. You should really notice how they're pushing the fear. Keep everybody terrified and not thinking clear. Yeah. Everybody's not thinking clear. Keep everybody terrified. Yeah, and not thinking. Keep everybody terrified and not thinking clear. When you do, you realize that this is their trick. It's getting really stupid now, they're taking the mic. Said, do you think you're ready? Can you handle the truth? Or are you in denial and demanding more proof? They demonstrate in real time how they're spinning you lies, but no one pays attention, no one opens their eyes. They walk around like zombies with their head in the mobiles, signaling their virtues with a pick on their profile. Yeah, signaling their virtues on their profile.
Hey, Midwest, Captain Curmudgeon, if y'all want the link, let me know. I'll drop it. Y'all get it emailed to you or send it home or something. We'll put it in the lunchbox. I don't know. You'll get some of it. Any of y'all. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
What's happening?
All right.
So you're not talking to me.
Hold on. We've got Ajot, my bad Binky over here. She's my little fuzzy rabbit's foot for when things are going weird. It makes me feel better. We have Untethered live below us. This is Jake Johnson. He's going to be our conscious for the evening. And we have truth be told on it. He is not going to be our conscious for the
evening. Not by far, sir. Not by far. But working on it.
Yes, sir. All right.
What's up, Jake? Man,
what's up, brother? Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too, bro. For sure.
Hello, darling.
Hello, my love.
How are you?
Good.
Hello, darling. It's nice to see you.
It's been a lovely day. It's been a lovely week. Nothing? Okay. Well, I thought it was pretty nice, sunny. And I hit a buzzard. I hit a buzzard on my motorcycle right in the forehead. About 50 miles an hour.
So you got free dinner tonight, huh?
Big buzzard. You know what I learned about buzzards? They are not fuzzy.
Mm-mm. And
George.
they're not exactly hard when you're hitting them at 60 miles an hour.
Hold on. George, bro. I hope you're doing better, bud. We all
We
pray
love
for
you, George.
Love you, George.
George,
Prayers
He
your way.
loves you. He's not that kind of person. No, he's been having a rough time here recently. He's been in the hospital a couple of days, been in prayers and stuff, you know.
Oh, yeah. Prayers going out. Prayers going out.
Ohio, Steve, welcome. Hey, Jot, which one of us is doing the chat?
Whatever. I mean, we can do it like we usually do. I mean,
Okay, Latoya Williams, welcome.
You know,
in,
when
homie.
you give me the clicker, I can do it all day, baby.
I'll give you the clicker. You might get pregnant again.
I can't get pregnant.
We start clicking it. We're gonna click it hard and continuously. I'm just saying. What's up, Flayborn? Welcome in.
Flayborn, welcome in.
Scrappy Dreams. Good to see you.
Double click the mouse.
Tack, hello.
Hello, chat. Good to see everybody.
Oh no, man. My dumb ass took some fucking coffee down the wrong pipe just before I went live. That last swallow just killed me. Edwina, welcome in. Check. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming through. Free side. We got Midwest accountability. If he wants to come up, he can talk like Hank Hill all he wants. I won't say a word.
What's up, Midwest? What's up, brother?
Some of your people.
Four Corners up in the house. Yeah. Oklahoma Outlaw.
Yeah.
Oklahoma Outlaw.
Oklahoma.
Crystal Phoenix Rising. Hello.
I think I got everybody. Let's see. Steve ABQ.
Amanda. Steve ABQ. Got Amanda. Amanda up in the house.
Wingspan Angel. Good to see you, bud. We got Captain Curmudgeon in chat somewhere. Okay. There's over my chat. Cool. Stephanie Jinx. Good to see you, chick. Welcome back. Appreciate it. Who else we got over here? Ohio Steve. Probably the best intro you're going to get ever. George and Bosco, we've covered. Bass Girl or Bass Girl? I'm so confused. Bass Girl, Bass Girl. Bass.
It's bass. Bass.
It's all about that
bass. Okay. Bass Girl. We got Amanda HVJ. Welcome in. Good to see you. Edwina Hewitt. Did I miss Tiffany?
Tiffany.
Yeah, she's everywhere. She's everywhere.
I had breakfast at Tiffany's once.
Yeah, did they rob you after? I'm pretty sure they robbed you after. Bull jacuzzi activated.
Well, you know, it wasn't the best breakfast, but it was the standard. See what I did there?
Okay, bro. All right, Midwest. Hey, Ajot, can you email him the link? I'm not quite ready to turn the madness loose up here yet, but he's welcome. Absolutely. She's muted. She doesn't know she's muted. She's over there trying to talk at me and stuff. She doesn't know what's going on. Okay. Topic for the night. Rabbit holes and icebergs. Is there a difference? Does there need to be a difference? Should a creator note the difference between the two when making the videos involved in them, right? So I think we should start with a agreement, or at least a discussion towards the concept of agreement on what is the difference between an iceberg and a rabbit hole, because while they are related, they're very different. So who wants to take on the iceberg concept?
I'm pretty sure that dude Wendigoon invented that term.
No, it came up a little bit before him. He used the method to like blow it up. I can't remember who it was that did it first. It was like Wavy Web Surf or Penguin Zero or somebody said something.
I think that rabbit holes, you just kind of go wherever the interest takes you, swiping and whatnot. But an iceberg is laid out in topics, headings. So Yeah, it's tiered. An iceberg is probably more organized thinking than a rabbit hole would be, because you might start with the flat Earth and end up with the 1,000 years of Christ has already happened, and we're just living in the what's left over, and then Bigfoot.
Right.
My
no,
difference
I
between
get
the two, the iceberg is what sank the Titanic, and a rabbit hole is on Alice in Wonderland. That's all I know.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's actually exactly what we're talking about here. All right, so you're very correct. Icebergs are typically tiered, almost always. Typically, the larger sections are the ones that are least known about, and that's kind of what makes it an iceberg. Is you have to look below the surface to find facts.
Well,
right?
of course I'm correct. Let's not be ridiculous.
I can masturbate too, dude. Don't push me. Listen, I'll even do it on camera. But what I'm getting at is this: a rabbit hole typically doesn't have an actual exit. There's not a specific ending to it. It just keeps right on going. A iceberg is typically complete in the sense that even if new information comes up, it fits in one of the categories that have been laid out in the iceberg. And so while it might not be finished at the time of its creation, it is intended to be complete. A rabbit hole is not that at all.
See,
I'm with you.
All right. So when it comes to things you're going to make a video about, and you're planning on making an iceberg or a rabbit hole video, I'm going to throw out a couple of topics. And the JFK assassination, rabbit hole or iceberg?
Rabbit hole.
You think so?
Yeah.
Hey, Josh?
What was the question again?
The JFK assassination, rabbit hole or iceberg?
Oh, iceberg. I think I agree.
Truth?
I think rabbit hole, because that one, there's so many conspiracy theories against that
Yeah.
All right.
people are still searching.
While I would ordinarily agree, go ahead.
You got to go through Richard Nixon. You got to go through the lone shooter on the hill. You got to go through the CIA. You got to go through the mob. It goes in many, many directions. It's a rabbit hole for sure.
That's why I say rabbit hole. It's very hard.
My chat's full of trolls because one of the options I put for after show beverages was snowflake tears, and it's currently
That's what's in this cup.
That's all I ever drink. So refreshing. So I would typically agree that type of a topic should be handled by an iceberg. However, with and I asked JFK specifically, with the JFK assassination, we are still picking up new information from declassified documents and whatnot. There are like 500,000 documents that haven't been perused by a living mind in the past 50 years out there, all declassified, but we don't know what is written on them because no one's actually looked at them yet.
We're picking up the pieces. They know what happened.
They know what they were told of what they understood at the time. But
no. The people who have the classified documents know what happened.
Sure. If they've read it
out.
If they've read it, that's the thing, is at this point, the people who have them are not people who would have stopped to read them. Plus there's 500,000.
When Donald Trump said on national television, if you'd have saw what I saw, if they'd have showed you what they showed me, you'd have chosen to not declassify them also, after having said he would. So
I'll buy that. That's why I classify it as a rabbit hole instead of an iceberg. So the Waco massacre, would that be an iceberg or a rabbit hole?
Iceberg.
Right. And the reason is, as much information as we are ever going to be able to glean from that event has already been gathered, and if people have gone over it and it's available, it's out there. It's like a lunchbox with a nice little iceberg sitting in it. You can go check it out.
Right. I mean, look at all the video that was on the Waco. I mean, there was a lot of video that was produced during that time.
All right, so let's
they remade video because they originally, when I saw it on TV when I was a young man, we saw the fire come out of the tank, and then later when they showed that footage, it wasn't there anymore. So
it was an MRAP, but There's one of them armored bear tank things. I don't know what it's called. I think it's called an MRAP.
Yeah, it's not really a tank. It's a tank vehicle, but it's got wheels.
Right, and they used it for cover as they advanced the agents onto the property. And then when whatever happened, that caught it on fire, because to my knowledge, the people inside that residence had nothing that would do anything to it.
No, they drove up and poked the gun through the wall and shot fire into that building. I saw it happen on national television. I was watching when it happened.
Right, but my point is that MRAP caught on fire and it was removed from the news. They removed the whole thing, and no one could ever. There's never been a reference on exactly what happened. Anyway, we're getting into a rabbit hole, not discussing it. Okay, so 9/11, rabbit hole or iceberg?
Damn.
Ice hole.
Rabbit hole.
Ice hole. Yes, I was trying to think of a word that could combine them both.
Rabbitberg. No, I'm gonna have to go with both of y'all on this one. I would have given you thumbs up on both sides, because with 9/11, we have an interesting confluence, and this is why I brought it up specifically. Rabbitberg. We have an incongruence of facts, right? We have information available up to the day of, and then an amount of information that was supposed to be available but isn't, because the plane hit the office that was holding that information.
Well, I say it could go either way. Do you want to listen to the Warren Commission or your eyes?
Exactly. So what you do is, if you're a believer, you do an iceberg, and if you're a conspiracy theorist, you do a rabbit hole on that one.
Amen,
right,
brother.
And this is the point of all this, is to kind of give a defining bit of texture to the concept of these two ideas.
So true.
Rabbit hole.
Ice hole.
Ice hole. You ever seen Johnny Dangerously?
It's none of your damn business, and I'd appreciate it if you'd stay out of my affairs.
Right. So all right, so Johnny Dangerously wanted to be released with a PG-13 rating or something, and they had one scene in the movie where this Italian guy cusses for a solid 27 minutes or something like that, and they told him they couldn't do it, and the guy who was doing the acting went, wait, no, I think I've got it, and he changed every cuss word to a non-cuss word, but still made it the cuss word through accent, and he lays it out. You fargin ice hole. I'm talking for a solid 10 minutes. He cusses out this guy. And
now, is this the Mr. Bean vehicle?
No, it's not. It's Johnny Dangerously. If you haven't,
I'm trying to place it.
It's Michael Keaton plays an ex-gangster who accidentally became the best gangster in history. He's an actual nice guy who took over the mob by accident. Okay. Let's take on.
I'll send it to you in Discord, Midwest.
Okay, I appreciate that. I can drop it in a place. I just can't drop it everywhere. This is happening in different places here. But if I drop it everywhere, God knows what's going to come up on this panel.
As long as you drop it like it's hot.
Well, I'll drop it like it's really, 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 really cold. Ice hole.
Iceberg.
Iceberg.
I got something. I love this. This makes me so happy that I caught this live. I call that cringe state. That is flow state responding to one man calling another man daddy.
What'd you do? Show him a picture of Hillary Clinton?
No, this is him responding to a grown man referring to another grown man as daddy in active conversation between the two. Nice. As if it had flipped out, right? And he's like, it's beautiful. I love
Welcome in, Desert Goat.
And I got some of this too.
Give me the money. Give me the money, okay?
Right? Because we're all capitalists here, right? Right. And then one of the
you know, what's up?
Because
you got your message, bro.
I don't know where this crap comes from, dude. I'm just sitting around thinking that'd be funny, and then I do some of it. Some of it I don't. Some of it gets me strikes.
Some don't.
Silbar, is that Silbar or Silbar?
What's up, Ben T? Welcome in, bud. I'm sorry if I'm missing y'all in chat. I'm kind of doing.
Yeah, he refuses to give me the clicker. He doesn't want me to have his backside, so
I do not want her to share my power. So instead, you can act as link sender extraordinaire, right? Still waiting. Yeah, this is one of those. I can tell it's going to go there. I may start drinking early, folks. It's going to be like that. Okay, so
Scotty Waddles, welcome in.
Welcome in, Scotty. Good to see you, bud. This is going to get kind of a little bit mixed up. Okay, so Alex Jones. If you were doing an Alex Jones expose and you were going to lay it out with all of his shenanigans, would you lay it out as an iceberg or as a rabbit hole?
What did you just say?
Alex Jones and InfoWars. If you were going to try to do a full quantification of InfoWars and the history of Alex Jones, would you do it as an iceberg or a rabbit hole?
Rabbit hole.
He says iceberg. You say what?
Rabbit hole.
Black helicopters.
I wouldn't doubt it. Okay, so we're going to go with black helicopters for Jake. Now, I say this
Frogs gay.
Because they're turning all the frogs gay, and that's good for Pride Month. But listen, I would call it a rabbit hole because Alex Jones' story is not over yet.
No,
there's still chapters to write, and so any attempt to iceberg it would be left open, and some of the new chapters may not fit into a contemporaneous iceberg.
Although he did just kind of win, he don't have to pay all that money, and they're not going to take InfoWars away from him. So
true that.
I'm not sure they can, no matter how much they hate him. Hate's not enough to do it. They need law.
Well, you know, other people didn't break the law, and they're now convicted felons. So
how do you get a felony from a bunch of misdemeanors? I don't get that.
Don't. A misdemeanor that's made a federal felony based on the fact that another crime, which was never illuminated,
may have happened.
But if it didn't happen, misdemeanor.
It's still a misdemeanor, bro. Like I don't know. I feel like he'll win on appeal.
Well, it's most definitely getting knocked down in the appeals court. There's no way. It's just too egregious. There's no way any real court's going to uphold that.
There's more to it, though, because if you convict Trump on that particular thing, then you're going to have to start going after the other businessmen in New York who own property who are doing essentially the same thing.
Which is all of them.
All of them, yeah. So
the actual crime that initiated this was writing the wrong thing in the wrong box. Instead of writing, I paid this money to a prostitute to keep her mouth shut, he wrote legal expense. That's what started this. There is no other crime. I've been all through the case. Everybody will say, well, he's a convicted felon on 34 counts. That's 34 checks from the same money. It's one account 34 times. And that account is not a crime.
And not one of them is a felony.
No.
There's
not
nothing
a crime.
there.
Period.
That is a felony.
If it were a crime, every businessman in America would be out of work because all of them have NDAs.
Fuck Trump. Moving on. No, I'm just
okay, so
no. Hey, so can Claiborne ask, can you create an iceberg out of a rabbit hole?
Yes, you can, but when you do so, to make it a legitimate iceberg, you have to include the ability to add additional information into the tiers that are available. They have to fit well, right? And so your iceberg may be broken later by some new event that wasn't taken into account. Jeffrey Epstein, iceberg or rabbit hole?
Iceberg.
Agreed.
A rabbit hole that became an iceberg.
I would say iceberg, because even if you found new information, I feel like it would fit pretty well in an established tier of that iceberg. Does that make sense? So all we would find is more names, more victims, more cases of debauchery. We're not going to find him talking to aliens over here. It's not going to be something completely off the wall like that. It'll be something in the vein of the iceberg in the first place. So I think it could be done as an iceberg. Let's take all of Reddit. The Reddit forums expanded, all of them, like the extended lore of Reddit. Would that be listed in an iceberg or a rabbit hole format?
Rabbit hole.
Almost certainly. For the same reasons I've stated before, that there may be things that take place in the future that don't fit comfortably into any of the particular tiers of an iceberg that is established today.
Dookie.
Thank you, AJ.
You're welcome.
It's Dookie. There he is. We can't do this show without Dookie in the chat. Love you, Dookie. What's up, Silvar Ogre? That's a good one. We got a participation trophy winner of the night. Oh, yeah, baby. You the one, girl? I hear you.
Oh,
see that
snap.
beam footage. It's
Damn
on
it,
now.
Bobby.
You're in here. Hey.
Speak, mother trucker.
Damn it! All the frogs are gay, but I'm speaking. Damn it!
This is just fixing to get really weird.
Bad.
Anyway, frogs during Pride Month just taste better. They're more tenderized.
Oh,
A
that's
little
scary.
sweeter because they got a little more sugar and spice and everything nice in them. What's up, midlife? You got a link in one of your emails. If you go poke it around, I'm sure you'll find it.
Okay.
So, Midwest, you know what we're doing in here? Did you look into any of this at all?
Oh, the iceberg versus rabbit hole that I've been commenting in the chat in. Yeah, I'm kind of aware.
Just making sure we're up to speed, bro. Host type stuff. Pardon me. Okay, so if the weird thing about rabbit holes and icebergs is you can use one to define another. You can take a group of icebergs and stack them into a rabbit hole, as if, like I was saying before, Reddit. You can use several Reddit icebergs and create a Reddit rabbit hole. And the reason it's a Reddit rabbit hole at that point is because there will be further icebergs made in the future. What you can't do is make a rabbit hole iceberg that has any real meaning to it whatsoever, because each of the subjects in the iceberg itself would be an independent individual rabbit hole, and they're all bottomless. You can't research any of it very effectively because it will all lead you astray as rabbit holes.
I would have to kind of agree, because don't icebergs have an ending? So it wouldn't necessarily be bottomless then.
Right.
It's at some point that rabbit hole's got to end if it's within the iceberg.
But that's what I'm saying. This is a rabbit hole of icebergs. Whereas if you try to do an iceberg of rabbit holes, it won't work. Not really. So we agree. Cool. Woody, welcome in, bud. Barney, good to see you. Beat, welcome. Who else we miss? I'm sure we missed some others. Woody
Johnson.
Woody. Strong last name there, brother.
Who's listening to the news?
Oh, that must be me. Sorry. Hold on.
We're getting our updates live, folks. Right. Brunski, welcome in, bud. Good to see you. So, all right. So that being said, about a month ago, part of what started this whole thought process out, what made me want to bring this up as a possible topic that most YouTubers should actually understand, right? Parallel Pipes did a video called The Abyss of the Rabbit Hole Iceberg. And he did it specifically in a framework and style that breaks both icebergs and rabbit holes, because he agrees that these topics cannot be quantified in either of them. And the individual topics include things like the Vonage manuscript. You've got the you remember what do they call it? The Glocke, the World War II UFO that they found called the Bell.
Yeah,
supposedly.
the Luftwaffe.
Das Glocke. All that kind of stuff. And so where this guy ends up kind of going a little bit haywire, if I can figure out how to make this happen. There it is. All right. Where this guy ends up going just a little bit haywire is including the Vonage manuscript on the surface level of the iceberg. The Vonage manuscript was untranslatable up until a couple of years ago, when it was discovered that one of the languages used in conjunction with several others is, yes, ma'am, is what's called a home Turkish. These are local dialects of Turkish that have a very dynamic written method. They're very artistic. It was typically done in recipes by housewives who had learned sort of a pidgin language that they could read and write, but it wasn't a full language like you would think of if you went to college and became a literature professor, right? It was enough to get by with names for recipes and stuff like that. And this is why it was so hard to translate. It's not Turkish. It's a corrupted Turkish that's been corrupted by various local dialects, various local words that are used to represent certain things. And so it was virtually impossible to come up with an actual translation from it, but it has been done at this point. About 80% of it's been translated. Beverages. And never. What?
Corona?
Yes, obviously. So while that's in this list, it's one of those that could be removed from the list and given its own sort of iceberg, because it's no longer specifically a rabbit hole. There are now there's light at the end of the tunnel. There may be some parts of it we never translate because that part of the language is dead. No one alive speaks it or reads it to this day. And so those bits of information may just be forever gone. Or it may be possible that some family out there has managed the same quote unquote kitchen language, right, for the past 300 years. And one of them will take a glance at it one day and be like, oh, well, that's this, this, and this, and that. And they'll send in a letter, and poof, we'll have that little bit also done. And Rabbitberg and an ice hole. I know we've been through that, Cap.
Welcome to the end of the thought process.
Right. Welcome to the end of the thought process. Right. So my point is, which one's more useful? My question to all of you, which one has the most useful layout?
Well, that's obvious. Rabbit hole is all over the place by its very definition. An iceberg is structured by its very definition. So more useful, iceberg. More fun, rabbit hole. But that's just how I feel about it.
I like it. I like the defining edges on that one. That works. Midwest, you got, wait, what the fuck am I covering you up for? You're too pretty for this. Hold on. Let's get you up here where AJot's supposed to be, because, you know, she's not going to see her pretty face. There you go. Yeah, stroke that beard, baby. Hold on. Let me give you the big screen so we can get a full chub. Look at that beard. So the main part of this is that you can't turn frogs gay unless you start selling propane.
Listen here, Alex Jones. I don't know why everything you talk about is about gayness, but I'm about had it. You and Bobby were caught in a tool shed a whacking it, and I'm just about over it.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Ooh, son, that's nice. That makes me feel ticklish. I don't like.
Well, there's your sound bite. You sick, weird bastard.
All right. Why is that like that? That's so strange. How about some of this? Yeah. Okay, we'll go with that.
My video quality is really shitty. I'm on hotel and internet.
You're fine, dude.
Yeah, where you at? You in your town or what?
I'm waiting on my semi to get fixed. It's at the shop right now. I'm in Sioux
Did
Falls,
you
South
think
Dakota.
of the bending?
Oh, I do what?
So when you're coming out this way, Midwest, come on. I'm ready for you out here. I'm ready to go do some auditing with you.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Always ready.
Well, which way would that be heading?
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Louisiana down to Bayou country. Well, I don't know. Possibly. I might be going to Florida in October, so might be possible to arc through. I'm not sure yet.
Hit me up, bro. I'm in Georgia. You can skim through the bottom of Georgia on 10 and get to Florida. Let me know. I might come down there to you.
Well, I might be going to Valdosta, Georgia.
Hey, that's not far at all, bro. That's the king of the fucking onions.
Well, and let me tell you why. I had someone threaten me in a email, told me that if I ever cop washed in that town, I would never leave.
Oh, baby. Get in, I'll drive.
So, I might have to just go down there and test that theory.
I hear you,
Yeah,
dude.
you know how many times that people have told me I'll end up in a ditch here in Louisiana? I might believe it here soon because, man, they're after me here. It's crazy, but I love them. It's all good. It's all good.
You reckon they cut your brake lines, and that's why you wrecked your truck?
Yeah. Well, shit. They're making laws up because of me here now, so let them have fun with that. Give me that 25 feet rule. That gives me a established distance where I can fuck with you even worse. That's the way I look at it.
Yep.
Because now there's an established distance. All right, y'all want to establish a distance on me? Let's do this. Because I'm gonna bring my tape measure on every cop watch I go to now.
Well, here's the thing with the distance. Like they're doing in Indiana. My buddy famously goes out and will record, and they'll set up the perimeter at 25 foot, and then another officer will come in. Oh no, you got to back up another 25 foot because I'm establishing the scene here, and then another one. So there is no limit on how far they can push you back either.
They just have. There is the limit is the number of officers they had to string out like strings on a pearl.
Well, yeah. So I don't think a limit like that is going to work unless there's boundaries established within that.
Good Lord, Cap. Let them breathe, man. Let them go, bro. They could think what they want to think. All I'm here to do is be slightly entertaining and possibly bring a little bit of education on the topic. But y'all should no, actually, you know me. I know a lot of people out there who think that you should vote whiskey, but it's not going to work based. The day that man gets locked up for some shenanigans, I'm doing a free based Oracle stream, and I'm going to send like maybe 10% of the donations to his commissary. Maybe
only 10.
Every time I tell that story, I reduce it by another 5%. Free based Oracle.
Yeah, they're looking to lock me up, but I ain't worried about it.
Well, that's all right. Old Hank's got plenty of propane tanks. We can just burn the bitch down.
That'll do it. Okay, someone somewhere. Welcome in, bud. Good to see you. I was going to come up on your panel, but it started up a little later than I expected. I kind of thought that would have happened before now, but shit happens, life sucks, we deal with it. Anyway, he had a good one over there. He was talking about the existence of luck and whether or not you believe in luck. And one of the things that you have to accept before you start that conversation is some people do not believe in coincidence. All things have meaning. And if that's the case, then you can't convince them luck exists. You cannot discuss the concept of coincidence without clearing that tidbit up first, right? Does that make sense? Well, no, not in a way that without, if they don't believe in coincidence, then they do not believe in luck. Without coincidence, there's no room for luck to exist. If everything happens for a reason, then it wasn't luck. It was meant to be.
So you're saying there's no such thing as a lucky coincidence?
I believe in coincidence. Some people do not believe in coincidence. But before you can discuss the existence of luck, you have to determine whether the individual you are talking to believes in coincidence. Because if they do not believe in coincidence, then luck is a foregone conclusion.
Where does this luck come from?
That's a rabbit hole. That's a rabbit hole. That's a rabbit hole you just sank yourself into right there.
I just asked the questions, man.
I just don't think I'm up for these qualified discussions. I'm been helping this damn propane, and I'm feeling a little woozy.
Damn
it, Peggy, get over here. Let's break in those knee pads.
Oh, Lord.
You know what you're going to get when you invite Hank and Midwest Accountability on the scene.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I knew exactly what I was doing.
Fucking mayhem.
Right, based. Right. It comes up essentially to purpose and faith or luck and coincidence. You really don't have a whole lot of room for both.
My question is, if you started this conversation by saying before we can talk about this, we have to agree that a thing exists or we can't talk about luck. My question was, where does this luck come from? Because if we can't agree on that, then it doesn't exist.
Well, that's
however, faith does exist, and I can show you where that comes from.
Well,
that's my point. That is exactly my point. Go ahead.
Why do we have to figure that out in order to have a conversation? Why can't we have a conversation in order to figure that out?
I mean, you can, but that's not the purpose of an intellectual conversation.
It's very different.
That's what I'm getting at. Like,
all depends on your faith.
People are saying that, you can't have a conversation about it until you decide one way or another. But what if a person can't decide until they discover the facts on both sides?
Well, I agree with you wholeheartedly. That person shouldn't be a part of that conversation because they haven't figured it out. The way Caucasian presented it was, here's the thing. If we're going to talk about it, we have to make an agreement on the terms.
Yes.
Well, the terms are nebulous. So you can't have a conversation unless you have the terms established.
I don't agree to
terms. If you agree to start with that coincidence exists and luck exists, or at least coincidence is a thing. You don't necessarily have to be able to explain it. You don't have to, none of that.
I mean, we can
chit
chat.
You have to at least do what?
We can chit chat, but that's not what you said. You said we're going to have a conversation about this thing, but we have to agree that this thing exists. And my question is
but the reason I say
the substantiality of that thing?
The reason I say that is because if you're not discussing the topic with someone that agrees the topic exists in the first place, then you're not having a conversation. And that's why we need to determine some little basic premises so that we can advance the conversation.
I think we're speaking the same language.
Wait a minute, but isn't that still a conversation? Even if the person doesn't agree that it exists, it's still a conversation. And maybe during the course of that conversation, they can realize one way or another.
Yeah, and maybe if you drop a watch, it'll all fall together just right so that it's ticking and on the right time. I just don't fucking buy it, man. That level of coincidence doesn't exist. However, you might find a $5 bill on the road. That's not a miracle.
Well, I found a $1 bill outside the hotel last night.
But it's my free will to pick that $5 bill up.
Well, sure as hell was my will.
That got me half of a pack of chips.
No, that didn't even buy me a half of a soda. They're $3 here.
Right? You take $3 to get a soda nowadays.
Let me get
Yeah,
a
no,
soda.
I listened to a large portion of that conversation. I just kind of felt like the people on the opposite side
Until
of
he said he was bored.
yeah, that's exactly when I wandered out and started listening to some music and some other stuff. But no, it was because you seemed to be on point with what you were saying, but no one else seemed to be willing to have the same conversation. Right? They were discussing faith and determinism, and you were discussing randomness and luck and coincidence, and whether or not coincidence and luck are related, and whether or not is it a matter of whether it's a good thing or a bad thing that determines whether it's good luck or bad luck, and who's that good luck to or from. If there are 3 people involved in an accident and one gets killed, is it just unlucky for that one guy? No, I would assume it's unlucky for everyone involved, except maybe these 2 were lucky to live. I don't know. It's kind of ephemeral.
Well, that would
be wasn't your time. That's what it sounds like to me. This wasn't your time.
That's the yin yang effect, where every good thing has a negative thing as well.
Sure, we could carry it into karma if you like, and
rabbit hole.
Anyway,
Iceberg based on the
So in order to discuss the intricacies of luck, we have to understand what a coincidence is, how it happens, what is the process or the energy which causes it to happen, and then who is it directed at? Because if you think in terms of Ray Kurzweil and we're all just a big brain floating in the ocean and nobody's actually real, who are we talking about here?
I get what you're saying. It's like I said, it's a nebulous kind of discussion, and that's why I like putting a set of guardrails on the conversation to kind of keep it linearly in a direction. I know that's limiting, but that's the point of it, I don't want to discuss luck with someone who just doesn't believe in coincidence and thinks everything is deterministic, because then you're not really communicating. You're just repeating opposite sides of an opinion.
Right.
And I think your perception of luck and coincidences can change based upon your faith as well.
Right. Well, that's exactly what the purpose of this line of discussion is the fact that if you are a faith-based individual who believe that God has a purpose and that purpose involves you and that purpose includes all the things in your life, then if you win the lottery, you'll think it's God's will. And if you accidentally run over a little 12-year-old, you might also think that's God's will, or some what do they call it? Antagonist. The antagonist's will, or something along those lines. My point is you take coincidence, luck, and random chance out of the equation and you replace it with the all power of God, and it's just a plan you don't understand. And either way, the individual's perception is based around their concept of religion, faith, and their ability to perceive themselves, I guess, kind of in the third person, to kind of view themselves from another perspective and witness it like that. I don't know.
Now, what percentage of people attribute coincidence and luck to things that are random? Like I teach Bible, and if you read the Bible, you come to the understanding that the beginning and the end are set in stone, but everything in the middle is completely random. That's free will. That's where that exists.
Yes, free will. Yep.
But you're going to get where you're going. There's no way around that. And you're going to start where you started. There's no way around that. But how you get there is entirely up to you. It's your ship. You can sail it across the 7 seas, or you can drive that sucker right into the rocks. It's your choice. And either way, you'll be allowed to do it. So is that luck, or is it random luck?
It's right place at the right time to me. No matter where you are, like it's the right time, right place.
But what I'm getting
is free will, because it is going to be up to you in the end.
What I'm pointing out is your choices being made in the flux of the moment. When observed by a third party, that third party might see you doing those things and think that's God's intent for you. A separate third party might see it and go, man, he's just really lucky. And yet another person would look at the same series of events and say, man, he's unlucky. It just depends on your viewpoint. And this is one of those my truth versus your truth moments where I don't debate the existence of God with Jake because he believes God exists and there's not any room really to negotiate on that point. That being said, we can discuss all sorts of other things that aren't specifically that one point, right?
Well, only if you refuse to admit that I'm right about it, because we can discuss it all the way to the end. We can cover every ounce of it, and I can prove to you without a shadow of a doubt that something is greater than you. Period.
Period.
I have never, ever agreed that you were right about anything.
Exactly.
In fact, I kind of stand on a point of you saying it out loud means that it must be wrong, and I have to investigate the opposing side to verify.
Yeah. How far do you usually get before you realize that I'm not?
I don't. I refuse to admit anything along those lines because it would swell your head. I'm not having that.
It's not possible. As big as it's going to get.
You might have me on that one. All right. Okay, this went wildly off the tracks, although I don't dislike it. At this point, we have about 10 minutes left on the discussion of rabbit holes and icebergs in general. Do we need to cover any more specific ground on that? Have we cornered the market on the concept yet? You reckon?
Yes.
I reckon.
I think we have.
Anybody want to throw out any other circumstances and figure out whether it should be done as a rabbit hole or iceberg? Got the hiccups. Hold on.
Boom.
Drinking already, are we?
Barnabas, what's up, bud? Welcome in.
Oh no, this guy.
Oh no, this guy. Yeah, what's up? I'm waiting for the right time to pull up and say something, but I really can't figure out what you're talking about. But I just wanted to say hi. What's up? Nice to meet everybody.
You want a round robin introduction?
What's up?
We can do this.
Have a nice day. I don't know. I think it'd be rude not to show up to the party. So here I am, baby.
What's up, Logic?
What's up, my dude? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Jake from Untethered Live on
Untethered
YouTube.
Live. Awesome.
Hello, bro.
I know you. What's up? What's up?
I know you. You hear that? I know you.
What's up? Welcome. Glad to meet you.
Always a
As
pleasure.
always.
Oh, you sound so enthusiastic.
Yeah, what's up? Midlife Bro Logic coming at you. Just checking it out. I don't know, rabbit holes, icebergs. Bro, I've been trying to figure this out. It's like way over my head. I'm just here to soak up some knowledge. The good captain maybe could explain it to me, but unfortunately he's not here now. So
yeah,
I guess I'm just going to have to wing it, right? Fake it till I make it, I suppose.
Bro Logic, is that anything like hoe math?
It's like the opposite. Yes, it's hoe logic is a pervasive methodology of feminine thought, which we all know doesn't compute to any rational mind. So bro logic is the antidote to hoe logic. So it's, you know, a bit of yin and yang there, actually.
I hear you.
Yep.
I think you'd like this guy, Jake.
I like him
go
already.
check out his channel. You need to go check out his channel. You dig on it a little bit or rage on it a little bit. I can't decide which.
Yeah, I like trolls too. Yeah, either hate watch, or fan watch, just whatever you do watch. That's all I got to say there. You know, just pull up. I encourage trolling, specifically directed at me, and that'd be great. That'd be great.
I'm no troll, but I'll definitely check you out.
Okay, I appreciate that, dude.
Come check me out. Too.
I'm looking for links, man. I don't see them.
I guess Smoking Auditor is out for the night. AJot dropped.
Well, no, because you're just in the wrong chat.
No, I'm not. Wait, Smoking Auditor is in the wrong chat. Go fuck you, man.
No, he's not in my chat. I have mods dropping links, so.
Yeah.
Oh, go to AJot channel. I can do that. Let's do it.
If anybody wants their channel link drop it backstage, and I'll rotate it into the places I can put it. Okay, so what we were discussing is the difference between rabbit holes and icebergs. How we kind of amongst ourselves came to the conclusion that rabbit holes have an open-ended plot, whereas icebergs kind of have a limit to them on either time, information, or data construction, in the sense like we might learn new stuff about 9/11, but we're probably not gonna hey M's Mad World fires the entire squad because the X.
What's up,
I don't know what that means. What does that even mean in English? Can someone just? I'm very confused so far. Like, what translation, please? What's happening here?
I'm sorry. I just had somebody go ham in my chat real quick. I can't unhide this user. Jesus.
What'd you do?
Hoedown in the city is different from a hoedown in the country, and M blocked it. So M lost her. That is true.
Said.
That is true. I've been to both hoedowns in the city and hoedowns in the country, and one is much stickier than the other.
I got a hoedown right here.
Yeet, yeet. I hear you, boo. But what we were getting at is the definition of these two kind of matter in the sense that when you're trying to make this happen, you have to understand what you're building in order to build it. And your link, okay, there you go. And now you're echoing like crazy. Swear to God, you're echoing.
Yep.
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 Yeah.
Yep.
Go dye
We'll
your
try
hair
her again later. We'll check in on M in another 5 minutes, see if she's hammered out any issues. I just don't understand some people. Anyway,
I think the answer to the question is rabbit hole versus iceberg. How do you define that, and is it lucky or not?
Yeah, we did end up on a luck tangent.
Is that a question for me?
Yes. I was answering your question. What the hell are we talking about? That's the best I can give you, because that's all we've got out of it so far.
I mean, they're kind of the same, right? One is just has a nautical theme, right? It's a nautical theme. You see a hole, lull, or you see something that signifies that there's more underneath, perhaps, and we unearth it or dive down, and then we find more. I think it's the same thing. For the record, it's are you in the Army or are you in the Navy? I guess. Right?
No, it's not the same thing at all, because icebergs are self-contained entities. You don't bother making an iceberg out of a topic until you at least have faith that you have all of the tiers that may occur in this iceberg, if not all of the details themselves to include. Whereas a rabbit hole is sort of a bottomless, endless, twisting paths and turns of new information always coming in, and you can't really curtail it to any particular part, because you might like UFOs is an obvious rabbit hole, right? There's new UFO sightings every day. You got to go and check them out too. If you want to include them in your video, you're going to have to go look at the new ones, the old ones, all of them.
If you're a UFO is a rabbit hole. But if you're a they, it's just an FO, and it's not a rabbit hole.
But yeah, if you're one of them, you know what the UFO was anyway. So, like, lizard people. Yeah, have you got your stuff worked out yet?
Y'all know, you tell me.
Hello?
Hey.
No.
Hey.
Hey.
I clicked it.
She's left on her own. She's over there freaking out. Oh my God. I kind of wish I could go watch that. It would be hilarious. Her arguing with the shadow people. It'd be phenomenal. So we are at the 1 hour mark. These YouTube slave class shows take place once a month. They are specifically to discuss minor esoterica of YouTube, sometimes major topics, but usually it'll be some tiny definition that hasn't been hammered out in the community. There's not a solid, hard, and fast answer. We try to look for these things, right? That's the purpose. So yeah, I've already dropped my link. No, that's not right. I need to do the right one. Over here. Yeet, yeet. We'll do it this way.
Yeet, yeet.
Great. So yeety. So,
I shall be a panelist.
Yep. And we're still echoing him.
I don't know why. I'm not even touching a button.
I swear to God, you have YouTube on in another window or something.
Put on some headphones. You're muted.
Shut up. Throw me some gang signs when you get ready. I'll bring you back up. Welcome to the show where the technical issues are the show. Jesus.
Yes, and if you show
up. Okay, so from this point, I have a number of videos. Icebergs / let's see. We have the most notorious arrests in live streaming. Most of these took place live, although quite frankly, I wonder.
Ricardo.
Sorry, Em. Figure it out, babe. I don't know what to tell you. I don't want to jump into the iceberg of rabbit holes or the rabbit hole of icebergs. We have a couple of different. Let's check out how to get a felony while in a towel. We seen that one?
No.
I think I've done that one.
Have you? I'm sure you've gotten a felony in a towel. I have no doubt.
You know how hard it is to get out of a tree when you're wrapped in a towel?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm aware. Best just to leave the towel, quite frankly.
Who's that?
Yeah.
What? I know it's dark.
No,
I'm sorry.
It's echoing.
What? Still?
You're not, but we are.
What the?
And there's a good solid 2 seconds lag.
2 seconds or 10?
10.
Shut up, dude.
No, 2 seconds.
Oh my God. Y'all are just like so many trolls in one place. It can't be healthy. Okay, so let's see how you go about getting a felony in a towel. What do you reckon happens? We're going to start, first of all, this is where the drinking begins. So let's see what I'm drinking.
Is this a hotel or a house?
This appears to be a hotel. Or possibly
house.
An apartment, maybe?
Apartment, yeah.
So we have 31 votes, and I am drinking snowflake tears for the rest of the night. Yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah.
Drinking's bad for you.
Yeah, especially when you're drinking the raw hatred and disparate humanity of another soul.
I like my tears to be liberal.
Oh, chances are, well, you'll like Bro Logic. He's something like that. I don't even know what to fucking call him, dude. Like, he's all over the place. I fucking love it, dude.
I'm all over the place, yeah.
Wild card, bro. Somebody asked me what your political affiliation was. I said, he's got a big ass D, but he wears a MAGA hat. You tell me.
I know. I only registered to vote as a Democrat because I'm in Baltimore because I hate the mayor. And whoever wins the primary wins. So, honestly, I'd rather just be an independent, but I am a registered Democrat. Only to vote Brandon Scott out. Of course, it was unsuccessful, but I did the best I could, and I got a little souvenir. Look at me. I'm a good American. I voted. There it is. There's the proof. So,
all right, so here's our question. What is the felony she's going to be charged with? What's up, broken system? Welcome in,
Assault.
bud.
Assault.
I'm
We're
going to
gonna
say
be assault.
narcotics.
Narcotics. We'll let that fall under possession. Okay. So we're going to say assault or battery, possession in general. That's anything illegal that could be construed as a felony. If she's got 2 pounds of weed, that counts. What's up,
Kitties
Sam?
are illegal.
Where's she hiding it?
Hey, Sam, I'm actually going to start shooting shots here in a little bit. And once that's on, we're on until Bad Binky tells me we got to stop.
I have a good question, actually. Can't spell law in the comments there. Of course, I don't know. I don't know if there's any legal experts here, but I wonder if a cop comes in your house and then you all of a sudden take your clothes off, can you get in trouble for indecent exposure in your own
No,
home?
you're in privacy. You're in your private home.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit if it's an entire
Bribery.
squad of female officers. Bribery.
She's gonna drop the towel and say, "Can we work something out?"
Right. No, okay. So you're saying the felony is bribery. Good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Here's my question. What if you drop the towel in your hot? Is that decent exposure?
Yeah, right. What's in her hand? Is that like a vape pen or a
I don't know.
pen?
I don't know.
A comb? What do we think?
I watched enough of it to know for a fact that it doesn't have any actual nudity in it. And I didn't really listen to it so that it would be
Shocking.
for it. Let's see, possession.
What's up,
And
Chuck?
I mean, like of drugs, not of the devil. Just to be clear.
Let the
Battery.
devil come out.
I mean, it looks like she's guilty of possession of 2 big titties. So let's see.
That's true.
Itty bitty titty felony.
Oh Lord, hold
She
up.
looks like
That's
she's on the big titty committee all day. Let's see it. Let's go.
Welcome in, Chuck. Welcome in, freaking.
everybody. Damn it. So you get to be the bottom bitch tonight. ATL, welcome in. Good to
Oh, fuck,
Right.
I'm gone. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
That's your choice, honey.
God.
Yeah, at least put me on top. Put him underneath me.
That's what
Oh,
No.
Damn it, A-Job. What the hell?
You're going to be underneath motor trucker then. You get to be the ATL motor trucker.
Hold on a second now. I don't like that switch up.
Yeah, well, wait till I start drinking. I'm going to break out a whole bag of switches. What's up, freaking? Good to see you, bud. Welcome to the show.
Me too,
What was the
freaking.
other one? Oh, bribery.
Give her the old truck stick.
Get the old thumper.
18 speeds of damn it, Peggy.
I hear you, boo. All right. So, what felony? Possession, battery, or bribery? Did you hear about the cop that got locked in the seat with the chick? I'm sure he was just checking her holes for leaks and stuff.
checking
What's
it for
that,
drugs.
ATL? What are you showing?
No, ATL, you can't show stuff like that up here. That's self-doxing, bro. Just don't be that guy. Don't be that guy, bro.
I got jury duty.
Oh.
Oh, baby.
Dun.
The same
I
damn
got jury
county
duty
that
a couple
arrested
of
me
months
for-
ago, and they told me to call in, and I called in. They told me to go up there, and I went up there, and they sent me home. They just stuck a sticker on me and said, "You did good," and sent me home. I have no
Just
idea.
wear your MAGA hat when they go to pick the jury, and
Yes.
you'll be out of there in like 20 minutes.
All you have to do is tell them you're a racist.
I'm not a racist. I hate everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Just tell 'em
Edwina
you're-
says that theft of a hotel towel over $100.
just tell them you're a felon.
That would be nice if this was a case against a cop. Oh my God. What a beautiful thing, huh?
Chances are it's going to be some young dude who beat up an old lady or something like that.
Yeah.
The same
All right,
county
so-
that wanted me, that arrested me for filming the cops on the sidewalk and wanted me for jury duty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Tell me your civil rights activists, they'll kick you right out of there, straight up.
Well, I said, well, I just beat a case that y'all arrested me for filming you guys, and you want me on jury duty? Click. Oh,
just having a YouTube channel may well do it.
Play that beautiful bean footage.
Flick that bean footage. Flick it.
I would like to
She flashed the office.
On August 21st, 2023, officers responded to a case of domestic violence. Upon arriving at the scene, they tried talking to the woman in question who was wearing a towel, but soon she began escalating the whole situation. Here's what happened next.
Because this is the woman, I did. Okay, sir. Okay, come on. Okay, so we're gonna explain it to you. So she's gonna come home, okay?
Is she not even? She's Latina. Is that what I'm hearing?
There's some accent. I don't think it's Latin. I think it's more Bulgarian or Slavic or something.
All right, let's try.
Nope.
Hispanic.
Sorry, I can bring you in and mute you if you don't mind. Just mute yourself and I'll pop you up here. All right, baby. Good girl. All right. Sorry. We have this dude painting in the hallway. Seems to be doing a negligent job, but we're going to overlook that. That's not illegal. He's also working very late. So that's not a good sign. You know, it's after dark. So chances are this is her boyfriend, would be my guess. Do we agree?
No, I don't agree.
I mean, if
I need more evidence.
Not, why is she in a towel walking around him? That's
right. Okay, exactly. Okay, so let's see why she called the cops in the first place.
I'm moving months ago. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But я хочу это место наговорить, что я действительно нашла свой адрес. Я хочу вас.
Alright, we're done. Get out. Just have a seat. Just relax. What are you looking for? Yeah, just have a seat.
Okay, I would like to. Yes, it can. I can move.
That's like the coolest towel I've ever seen. It's like a.
I can speak.
I guess it's a beach towel laterally attached. I mean, what a great technique that is.
That towel is doing some God's work.
It's full coverage.
Oh, they're over there right now.
Okay, I would like to change my.
You're not going over there.
Clothes.
Where are you going?
Okay.
Stop.
It's my clothes because I'm.
Sit down. We're almost done. Just sit down.
Is it?
Yes, I'm serious. Sit down. You've been in a towel for an hour. 5 minutes isn't going to hurt you. Sit down.
I would like to go to my.
We need 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
2 minutes. Come out of your house.
I can move.
She invited them in.
Yeah, it would be at this point I would revoke my consent and get the fuck out.
Technically, if you go back and check, when he come through the door, she said, "I'll be right back. Hold on." But she didn't say hold on. I think she said something in like Polish. But I think she was saying hold on because she did all the physical movements of, hey, give me a second, I'll be right back. And then she walked in, he walked in right behind her, officer safety being the thing, I'm sure.
She's definitely not Polish. You see how many light bulbs are on that fan behind her?
Oh my gosh. You saw the handyman. She's both blonde and Polish. There's no way she changed any of those light bulbs. Fuck. You did it. You made me do it. That's your fault, Jake.
My goodness.
How do you feel about that?
That's wonderful.
Bobby, get out of that tool shed.
You're gonna pull the meat off.
2 minutes.
It's got
Okay.
rug burns.
Yes.
All right, we're done. All right. Just go. We're done. We're done.
Is this Joe?
We're done.
For me?
Yes. Go back to your room. We're leaving. Get a copy of the police report. We're leaving.
No. This is Joe for me.
I don't care.
Aggressive.
Get a copy of the police report.
I would like to take last and first name. So this woman who lives my next door.
Get the police report.
I would like. No.
That is almost certainly something Slavic, Romanian, somewhere in that ballpark.
Definitely Eastern European.
So, yeah, right.
Call for me. Why didn't you bring my lower? No.
What the hell?
The woman began acting very aggressively with the officers.
It's Italian, people.
Is this a fucking
I would like to.
Blue Line Lover channel or what?
Ma'am, go back.
The fuck did you say to me?
That'll be enough of that language, Missy.
I mean, come on, bro. Where are you at? You talking about her?
The channel that you're showing.
Oh, yeah, no, pretty much. I mean, it's
come on,
police
dude. What the hell?
Yeah, but it's good angles. The dude does good editing. Don't bitch at me. I'm using the source. I'm working.
That was a question, bro.
Let me cook.
That's a question. Well, cook as long as you're using propane, damn it.
I use raw coal, the anthracite. There's something wrong with us.
If that's wrong, I don't want to ever be right.
I would like to
Get out of my face. Go back inside.
No, take me.
Get out of my face. Go back inside.
No, touch me. No, touch me.
Don't touch you. You've been flashing us for 30 minutes.
Okay.
Stop.
No shit, right? I mean, she's got mosquito bites in places she shouldn't be able to get mosquito bites if she was decently dressed.
That's why our hooters are so big.
Yeah. Rachel, we're going to get bit by mosquitoes. Come on.
She's probably telling you the same thing.
Triple D.
Pointing that head at me. Get inside.
No,
All right.
Go inside.
Just so you know, just so everybody knows, so we all know and we're all aware. Here's to you and here's to me, and may we never disagree, but if we do, to hell with you. Here's to me. Did you know I hit 4,500 yesterday? Yeet. Nice. Right? And I don't even currently have any strikes. I'm yippee.
I still don't know why you're not monetized. Like, it's really, it really bothers me, honestly.
We might have to do. Oh, baby. Oh, honey. You're threatening me with a good time.
Oh.
Dude. Dude, I can't even drink that stuff. If I take one shot, all right. So apparently I have a problem with cinnamon, right? If I take one shot of that shit, it'll sit in my stomach for about 10 minutes and come right back up. And it doesn't make me feel bad. I do not get drunk. The only time it feels bad is while it's actually sitting in my stomach until I barf it up.
Well, here,
just
cheers to everybody. Fuck it.
Shadow and Light, good to see you. Liqueur.
It is starting. I might have to take a 5-minute break and walk across the street to the gas station.
I really like going out with chicks that are drinking Hot Damn or Fireball because they smell instead of smelling like a drunk souse, they smell like the Atomic Fireball, and that's hot.
Well, come here, big guy.
Yes, sir, son. I'll do a power bottom just for you.
You know what I like women to smell like?
I'm so terrified.
Me.
It's pretty good, actually. I'm proud of you. That's actually really good. I got to remember that shit. What up, slow burner? You're in the wrong chat, bitch.
Now, if I'm going to drink whiskey, I prefer Heaven's Door whiskey.
What?
Heaven's
Kool-Aid. Don't
Door.
drink that Kool-Aid. Don't do that.
Heaven's Door Kool-Aid is, or
Honey.
Heaven's Door whiskey.
Honey, no, mute that. You've got to stop that. That's bad. That's real bad.
That's not
Don't
me.
like
We're
that
echoing.
is you. It is absolutely
Mute
you.
it.
What? It's you. It's you.
Nothing.
It's you.
Yeah.
Nothing's happening.
Keep playing
You
YouTube.
still arguing about it 3 seconds later. You. It's definitely you.
Pause
There's
your
no-
YouTube.
Pause it. Pause the feed.
Mute it.
It's
Mute the
muted.
YouTube.
It's not muted because you're still hearing it. Why are we having this conversation, baby?
Reese, I don't know. I don't.
I will
fucking know.
mute it.
Sunday.
We're going to do this. We're doing this right now. This is the thing that has to happen.
Yeah.
So, what am
That's
I
what-
going?
Stop it. Please. Thank you. I got one of these for you.
You've got to mute or pause your YouTube video.
There we go. It finally worked right. Welcome. No ATL. No, sir. I'm not doing your summer bodybuilding photos as your background. No, that's no.
He hasn't been drinking that much.
You're under arrest. You're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back.
No, I'm not bringing you up until you prove to me you have removed that from your screen, because all it takes is for you to press a button for that to be back on the screen, and I don't want no confusion. I'm already going to be drinking, and we're not having any confusion, right, ladies?
Correct.
Whoa.
I got one person that's with me. Okay, I think I can make this work.
Well,
okay.
You said lady, so I wasn't about to answer.
All right, ATL, but you're also going to stay at the bottom so I can cover you up quickly with a comment. he had his 19-year-old flexing himself out there back when he was 19, out there flexing. You know, he used to be 6'7", weigh 400 pounds. He had some big beefcake muscles on. Didn't you know that?
Oh my God.
Magnificent. So
Let's get myself up here now.
that's because I got you covered up. I told you. You're at the very bottom, so I can cover you up with a comment real quick.
Hold on.
There will definitely be confusion. Do you know what a group of Sasquatches are called? A confusion of Sasquatches.
And Confucius say that a confusion of Sasquatches, there is
A
confusion.
group of Sasquatches are called as non-existent as a single Sasquatch.
A confusion. I promise you, if you see more than one Sasquatch, everyone involved will be confused.
If you see one Sasquatch, everybody will be confused. They don't exist.
Well, that sounds like an opinion, sir.
How many
Not an
Sasquatches have you
opinion.
seen? There's one right there. Take a picture. Take a picture, folks. Take a picture.
Made it last longer.
If you got a magnificent beard, you're a Sasquatch.
Maybe. You,
Well, fuck you. I was defending you. Fuck you. There ain't no Sasquatches.
that's why I love that, man. Because you're right until you're wrong, and then you're really fucking wrong. Fuck you.
Well, I got the top half of a filthy beard.
Yeah.
A flavor saver.
Flavor saver. Yep.
That's the top.
What
That's
the fuck did she do? Hold on.
You
What
gotta
triggered them?
share. We can't see.
What triggered them? I wasn't expecting it to go quite so hard, quite so quick, yo. Oh, that's not right.
But that's how you
You
like
like that? Do you like this? Do you like this one?
No, that's too much squatch.
Fuck you.
He's got the type of mustache that you remember the girl the night before for a week later.
Amen.
Oh, sorry, I'll
You
bring
better
you
hope
in.
it's a good remembrance.
So let's back this up a little bit because they've already gone hands-on right there. There's no break. It's just okay.
Full
She's
throttle.
following them. She's following them. Following them. I'm guessing she touches one of them. Right there. Yep.
No, he reached out and touched her because he was close to her, or she was close to him.
She
But it
poked
didn't
him
look
in
like
the chest, dude.
It didn't look like
That
it.
was
It looked
that
like
was
it
what
looked
caused
like
the
she
response.
reached out.
And it triggered him like a bulldog, man. And then it's a bunch of screaming. So are we going with assault or battery? Is that the one that won? Let's see.
She was arrested for officer safety. Scary.
Yeah, basically. Because they're all scary bitches. All right, you're in them. Have very strict microphone discipline, please.
You can only touch me in the seat of my squad car.
Y'all hear about the cop that locked himself in the back of his old squad car with a
Yeah,
hooker?
that's why I said that. That's why I said that. You can only touch me in the back of my squad car. You cannot touch me anywhere else. There can't be witnesses. Let me turn my body cam off.
Oh man, can you imagine the dressing down that man got when he got back to the station?
Not as much dressed down as she got.
That's true.
Yeah.
She probably got a shot to the mouth, to be honest.
Yeah, I wonder how she's going to hold that towel up with her hands behind her back.
Oh, she's not.
That's
what
the
they're
cops
hoping
plan
for.
on. That's what the cop plans on.
Great minds think alike, especially on the propane barbecue grill.
You are all dirty misogynists, and I don't support any of you.
Next thing, she'll be peeing in the trash can at that fucking.
Yeah, right. You saw that one, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. When you got to go, you got to go.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, if they give you the opportunity to go, I suggest you take it and be reasonable about it. No matter how drunk you are, there's no point in making this day a worse day just because you're a bitch.
Well, speaking of that, I filmed in where was it? Salt Lake City. A girl was under arrest for drunk driving, I do believe, and they held up a crime scene tarp and had this drunk lady who was handcuffed behind her back urinate right there on the street.
Oh yeah, I remember that one too. Yep, I remember that one too.
Wow.
When there was a gas station and a hotel right there, gas station in front of them and a hotel right behind us, and they had her urinating on the street.
Yeah, he wanted to watch.
But I caught slack for that because I filmed it.
Mm-hmm. See,
don't you have any decency? Well, I'm not the one with no decency. It would be the cops for allowing that to happen.
You've wandered into a very strange location between free speech reporting and public and private activities. Urination typically is a private activity. If I were urinating, I would not want you to film me doing it, right? However,
it was in public.
I'm not done. She was in public on a public sidewalk, which opens it as a public forum for something that would ordinarily be indecent. But whose fault was it? Was it the cop's fault? Was it her fault? Whose choice? Who made the decision that she was going to end up peeing on the side of the road?
It was the cop's choice that let her do it, no matter what.
Well, yeah, exactly. He could have had the decency, of being a good human being and taking her across the street to the gas station or directly behind us to the hotel and be like, "Hey, I'm not going to subject you to this because who knows who could be out here seeing this."
Illuminati confirmed. You see that?
That's officer discretion, sir. Officer discretion.
Only when it benefits them.
Yeah, exactly.
What is that, like white trash gang signs?
Yeah, I was wondering. I'm saying Illuminati confirmed.
I'm a member of
Let's see what she got going on over here. How is she not already under arrest? A little baffled. Looked like she was pretty well under arrest that first cycle through getting her ass whipped.
Yeah.
What the hell happened?
They wanted to go hands on the second time.
They turned her loose. They picked her up. They stuffed her in the back of the freaking car. And then, wait, I think there may have been some editing shenanigans here.
Had to have been. Because it went from her in the back of the car to her back standing out in the street or parking lot, whatever.
Well, I mean, there's a whole bunch of cuts, but
see, it went from right there.
Like
I had to
she's
go
in the
from
car
her being detained to her standing out there
sitting on
with
the
no
side of
cuffs.
the road, and then she's standing up chilling, and bam, 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 and then we end up back in the car a bit. Yeah. Okay. All right. My bad. I was a little confused there.
That's nothing new.
You know how it goes. I'm not sure I like this lady. She seems nice enough, but I don't understand a word she's saying. What's up, Lucky Laptop? Welcome in, bud. Appreciate
What's
it.
up, Lucky?
That is a
Hello.
magic towel. You are correct. That is a magical towel. Truly. Because I tell you what, if I'd have been arrested wearing a towel, that shit would have fallen off the very first time they reached for me.
Well, it's magical because while they're in a house or apartment or whatever it was, she was adjusting it every 2 minutes. And now all this scuffling going on, it doesn't fall off once.
But it doesn't go nowhere.
Nowhere.
Where is it going? Nowhere.
It's got that damn alien tape holding it in place.
Right? It's being held against all the will and wishes of every 12-year-old on earth. Oh, wow.
I think I need to go to the gas station and get more Fireball.
Oh, yeah. See,
It could be one of those streams.
it could be, man. I'm not adverse to turning this one out. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. I almost made it a vertical stream just because I'd already emailed all the links to everybody. Hopefully Sam will come in. We might get Lawrence Knight.
Lawrence of Arabia.
No, Lawrence Knight.
Oh,
He's
damn it.
actually, he does a bunch of stuff kind of like I do. He doesn't so much do content himself as much as he does production value for other channels' content.
Right.
So he's got a channel, he puts it up, but he wouldn't let me shield that channel. He wanted to just, talk about producing, basically, like increasing production value and how to go about doing this type of stuff.
Yeah, I didn't realize it until Havoc let me know, but I filmed a wildfire out in Tracy, California, and there was a damn propane tank right in the middle of where I was at with fires popping up everywhere and embers burning and shit. Here I was standing right next to it.
And not doing your Hank Hill voice, I assume.
No, I was not in tune with nature at that point.
Apparently, you were not venting your inner propane desires.
Tatiana, yeah, she's...
That does sound Eastern European. Let's see, what's this one? The dumbest criminals ever.
Was this a criminal about, or a video about cops?
I'm sure there'll be cops involved. My question is, hold on, let me see if I can get the poll to work again. I like polls, they're fun.
Oh my God. Sounds like Alec Jones wanting to make an entrance.
Right? Hold on, let me do the poll first.
I mean, it's pretty appropriate for you to be talking about polls in Pride Month.
Rainbow polls. How many of these are in Florida? Jake, why is Florida such a wild card?
Because they got great crystal meth.
And I can confirm I've made good money off of crystal meth.
No, you might need to disavow that one because
So my address is
1 Rock Candy Way.
Shake that bottle.
Accidentally self-snitching to calling the police on themselves. Here are 4.
Yeah, no, we covered a couple of these over the past couple of weeks. This is a compilation of some stupid people doing stupid shit. But me and Ajot went over 2 of these cases in one of our previous Lost with Ajot streams. What's up, Simon? Good to see you, bud. What's that? Odin Seeds?
Son of Odin Seed.
There it is. That one. Son of Odin Seed Company. Right. Sorry, I didn't mean to miss you, bud. Trying to keep up with it, but
hey, let me give me about 5-10 minutes here. I'm gonna run across the street. I'll be right back.
Baby, what I want you to know is I'll give you every minute of my day. I'll come over there and give you a slow stroke over the short and curlies and make your skin crawl.
As long as you're buying propane and propane accessories, I don't care.
I told you if you said his name 3 times and dropped the link in chat, he'd show up. It's so cool, baby. It's like Bloody Mary in this motherfucker.
I didn't hear that either. I didn't hear that.
It's because you wasn't paying no attention. You have no idea what this stream is about. You showed up.
I have no idea. I ain't seen 10 seconds. I have no idea. No.
You're in luck, though. You're in luck. We're actually at that point in the stream where it's really not about anything in particular. We covered the rabbit holes and the icebergs, and we did a pretty good job on it. I'm pretty satisfied with what we covered.
I love all that shit, by the way.
Joe motherfucking Cole.
Go, baby.
Hey, John, what's good?
What's up?
Oh,
Truth
shit.
be told of, yeah.
There's a white girl in here. She's going to get pregnant. Back up, back seat. You need to step back a little bit from that phone, bro. You're going to knock up my wife. You need to ease up.
I used to know a Camel Joe. You any relation?
Joe Camel. No relation, man. No relation, man. In fact, he's the competition, man. You ain't seen him in a while, have you?
You gotta say he handled them ops.
But you guys continue. I'm gonna roll up and enjoy.
We actually kind of drinking on a little bit over here. This is I had 4,500 subscribers. We're doing the YouTube SlaveClass concept. I've got a handful more links out. I'm going to be going till about midnight is the plan. And topics are kind of up in the air at the moment. If you want to go over rabbit holes and icebergs, we can do it. If you have a different opinion, hit me with it.
I'm down for if you're willing. I'm down for anything you guys discuss. I'll kick in on. You know, I like the weird, freaky shit you talk about. I can't keep up on some things because I'm not bursting off in Dune or some comic books and shit. But in generalities, yeah.
Hey, Joe, what's up, brother? What you up to, man?
What's up? Who's that talking, man? I don't really.
That's truth be told out there.
Truth be told, what's up?
What's up, brother?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling good, man.
So am I, dude. I've been slamming them back this whole show, so.
Better catch up with you. I'm rolling up right now, bro.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. It's good to see you as always, though, brother.
Thank you for that, man. I appreciate that.
Trying to catch up with Chad. I'm sorry, folks.
Sometimes you want to know where everybody knows your name.
Right. See, yeah, that's what my wife was telling me, that my YouTube channel has kind of become for me, is like I can come over here and find a group of people who have at least heard of me, if nothing else, and they'll talk to me just based on the bit of reputation I've created.
And we have a good opinion of you too, Sauce Squatch. We have a good opinion.
I hope so. Yeah. And you know, Joe, that shit ain't easy. You know it, dude. It takes a little bit of eating crow. You have to sometimes eat your own words because you say some shit what ain't quite right, and you gotta be like, okay, hold on, I didn't say that right.
Yes, but it also takes what me and you are good at. You're way better at it than me. Restraint, right? Every time someone says something low or so and so, you can't respond in light and kind. Right?
I don't know
if you in the game. Too.
If you pay attention to my facial expressions while we're doing these conversations, I know you can't. I know you can't. Somebody who's on a computer can see it. You can see me slowly boiling over here on visuals, man. It's there. Joe, I want to introduce you to Midlife Bro Logic, all the way up in the top right hand corner.
What's up, baby?
Yeah, we know each other. Thank you.
Yeah. We got Untethered Live right here between me and Bro.
I don't know him, but he's a pimp throwing up that X. He's a pimp.
I think you know everybody else. AJot, truth be told.
AJot is my ex, and truth be told, is my other ex. He dumped me.
AJot's my future ex-wife.
Hell
you need to call me.
Yeah, it was crazy. Joe Valentine's Day, he dumped me. It was brutal, bro. It was brutal. Getting over it.
Brutal. We're checking out some really dumb criminal videos is what we were looking at when you popped in.
Okay, I'm down.
We all like stupid people, right?
Yeah, stupid. I'm sorry, fat people are really funny.
We got the new drifter in chat. Good to see you, Chuck from Chuck in Tennessee. You know, the whole time I thought his name was Truck from Tennessee.
He must have changed. I thought it was Chuck from Tennessee too, man. You about to give me a fucking Mandela effect moment if you tell me that.
Don't start that.
Four of the dumbest criminals there are, starting with 25-year-old.
It took me 7 years to find somebody that knows what this means.
You gonna make me so mad. Oops, shit. All right, not so mad. Oops.
I have no idea what you're talking about right this second.
My man called me on it.
Oh. Okay. I don't know what to say about that.
Nothing to say. I just thought I'd point it out.
Eric Edwards, who had been a fugitive for 3 days alongside his partner, said for the shooting and killing of Michael Hudson, where they followed him in a car while driving and then shot him to death, he finally decided to give himself in. The following interrogation footage is a cutout version of a show, as the original one is not available, but it serves its purpose to show how dumb a criminal can be.
The best thing you do for yourself is be truthful with me. Tell me the truth. Tell me exactly what happened. Said he was drunk.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, to be clear, what he should have said to that statement is, not without my lawyer.
I'm still stuck on the first thing that the announcer said. None of this is real. We made a TV show, but this is what a dumb criminal looks like.
Yeah, so I don't know what to think. Yeah. Is this the criminal or is this something else?
I thought what he said was that the original doesn't exist, isn't available publicly because it was based around a TV show, but we have some of the footage from the show.
The show. Right. All right, that's what I thought too. All right.
So I don't know if this is a legitimate criminal or him acting a scene, but either way, I think it would be right. It does look legit at least, but let's listen to determine whether we can figure out it's a real thing or fake. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Just right off the top, is it real or fake?
Well, through the gate. Well, so far I say
nice.
Oh, it's fake. Dude just coughed and he didn't even move. It's fake. I changed my
You spoke about it with Joe. We'll get there. me and you.
I ain't gonna lie, I was in the car when he was shooting.
So you're saying Sid actually shot?
It didn't take that long. His the event.
Son, you're going to jail for a long time.
He put himself in the car, put the gun in his homie's hand. What, you can go now. We don't need you, though.
Yeah, right. What up, King Blue? Welcome in, buddy. Appreciate you coming by. Wow.
Oh, 60 seconds. Yeah. No, I was in the car when my man was shooting. Damn, we didn't even have evidence. Thank you.
We don't know how long. That was an edit. We don't know how long he's there.
Yeah,
twisted. We don't know how long he was talking, but the conversation's over when you begin the sentence with, I'm not even going to lie.
Choke, choke, choke.
All right, I have to agree with Jake on that one.
Yeah.
The second he said I'm not gonna lie, I thought he might be lying. He might be thinking of feet.
That's not a good lie.
Might be some of that prime Alabama black snake going on over here. Let me see that beautiful bean footage, baby.
Dude, that's a Full Metal Jacket reference. I caught it.
Flo, tell everybody who you is and what you do.
My name's Flo Hate. My channel's Flow State. That's me. Ugh. One man calling another man daddy is cringy. And what are you guys already doing starting? It's only 8:45. You guys started early.
Nope.
What did we start? I just happened to walk in. What's going on?
I'm East Coast, baby. When I say 8, I mean 8 Eastern.
Joe, they started early.
I was at 8 shots.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I get what he's saying. Everything revolves around flow, and so since I started at 8,
right.
obviously early.
Thank you for helping gaslight yourself.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you got to tell yourself to sleep at night. We're checking out.
He has to read to me.
Yeah, I bet.
No.
You know what she should read to you next? Winnie the Pooh.
I don't get it.
Trust me. Because the most wonderful thing about tigers is tigers are wonderful things. Their tops are made out of rubber and their bottoms are made out of springs. They're bouncy, fun. But the most wonderful thing about tigers is I'm the only one.
Fair enough. Joe, you gonna let him get away with that?
How's he gonna stop me?
About 3
Bro, that word is racially insensitive. It's time to cancel it. I hate to break it to you.
Cancel me. You don't see it.
The word is racially insensitive. It's time to cancel
I'm the diversity cracker. I am the diversity cracker over here.
No, dude, you're pure blood. You're pure blood Sasquatch, bro. Like, you're not diverse at all. So you're canceled. That's what's up.
This mug just took my white card.
Yeah, he did. He did it efficiently too.
Yeah,
switch corners.
Flo and A-Jot, how are you?
Yeah, it's Midlife Bro Logic's channel now. Shit.
Okay, yo, what's up? I'm taking over. I am the usurper. I mean, what are we going to talk about here? This woman, that's the thing.
How's our super mayor?
Super mayor, hold up. Jesus, I'm all over the place. I kind of wanted to talk about Eastern European women. Or should I talk about this? I mean, we're all over the place. I wanted to say something about that Eastern European woman if I could.
I might let this go, but first of all, do you have one in particular?
The Eastern European?
Yeah.
I just want to talk about that previous one. Look, I know it's not really funny, but it kind of is funny. There's a lot of problems in the Ukraine right now, and Passport Bros, I feel like once peace is achieved over there, that's going to be like a prime breeding ground for Passport Bros. I mean, what's not to love?
You can get wartime specials right now. It's probably buy 2 get 1.
Yeah, and what's not to love about Ukrainian women, bro? They're thin. They wear heels. They're skinny.
Bro.
They know how to cook borscht and potatoes, bro. They look good.
Is he got
you're a Baghdad 10.
People.
What?
Over there, you're a Baghdad 10.
Flow states.
You're living everywhere else, but when you're in Kandahar, you're a 10.
Dude,
and I have had a Russian girl make me potatoes, and it is really fucking good.
Yeah,
yeah.
These chicks are smoking hot. They walk in heels. They don't complain. My feet hurt. Right? No. They take pride in their skinniness. They take pride in their femininity. And unfortunately for these dudes, Joe Biden is getting them all killed. So these women are lonely. Passport Bros are going to go over there, but just be careful because the Eastern European woman is like a rough, hardened bunch. And honestly, it's us soft Western men will get torn to shreds after 3 months. So if you're going to go for that, I understand. The visual appeal is a 10 on 10. I get it. But be careful what you bargain for because you just might get it. These women will tear you apart, man. They are just so real, just so to the point. We're just going to cry about it. We're going to cry about it. So just be careful. That's kind of what I wanted to say. Tiffany Henyard, I'll cover that later. What is this? Cocaine in the Ukraine. That's good. We're good. Cocaine in the Ukraine. Cocaine in the brain. Someone made a song like that, by the way. The greatest cover of all time.
He totally took it over.
Yeah, Bob's Lessons. There it is. That's funny.
He won the jokes. He won the internet that day.
Yeah.
Flo.
Okay.
You tell me rabbit holes and icebergs. Is there a distinction? What is the distinction, and how would you describe them simply, independently?
I mean, a rabbit hole is an iceberg is like a rabbit hole that keeps going places that you didn't think it would go.
I'm confused.
Because a rabbit hole, you go down a rabbit hole and you're in a rabbit hole. There's not really much in a rabbit hole besides a rabbit hole, as long as it's a rabbit hole. If you go down the rabbit hole and you keep going somewhere else, you realize that you actually just saw the tip of the iceberg, and now you're getting deeper.
That's an interesting interpretation. Are you aware that the definition of rabbit hole is derived from Alice in Wonderland and the bottomless wonders in the rabbit hole?
Yeah, but are you aware the Titanic hit an iceberg?
I am.
Yeah,
and are you aware that it was piloted by a Jesuit crew and that it contains the three richest men in America? This is what I'm talking about. This is an iceberg. The three richest men in America who are all opposed to the Federal Reserve Bank. Are you aware of that?
Hold on. I actually did a paper in high school that I got an A on about an alternative reason for the Titanic sinking being the killing of those three men.
Oh, wow.
Are you aware that rabbit holes have Cheshire cats?
Did you really write that paper?
Yes. I might have it out. I'll look around. See, here's the thing. You're
a dangerous, smart kid.
I had a literature teacher who had a very eclectic concept of writing skills, right? So he hooked me up with things like have you ever read any Robert Service?
No.
All right, so during the Klondike days, Robert Service went and got gold fever, and he mined gold, and he wrote curious and unusual iambic pentameter style poetry.
What the fuck is an iambic pentameter?
Couplets of 12.
Well,
going down that rabbit hole. Down that rabbit hole, here we go.
Okay, I'm a pretty educated person. I'm surprised. Yeah, go ahead.
Iambic pentameter.
The point here is this man. This sure, yes, I get that. I was being facetious about the iambic pentameter, but thank you for being slightly more educated at a point than I was. I appreciate it. I'm just saying, bitch, don't make me come over there. It's a solid 6-hour drive. I've checked it on Google Maps. I've got it saved.
Squint, please. Bring it on.
This is Hunter Biden's drug dog.
Yes.
Somebody shaved that hyena's head.
Nah, man, he just stuck his head in the poof.
That dog went to work on
the When you think it's coke, but you find out it's meth.
You think it's coke.
Everybody who laughed too hard just snitched on yourself.
Yeah, I know we're all. But hell, I'm admitted I'm in recovery, so let's go. The rabbit hole is bottomless. I define it this way. A rabbit hole is something that has not either completely run its course or an attempt to do an iceberg on it would result in like loose ends and whatnot. An iceberg is sort of a quantifiable thing. So I would define the Waco massacre as an iceberg topic, whereas 9/11 would be a rabbit hole topic.
Oh, that's interesting. We had opposite takes on the
9/11.
I mean, think about it. An iceberg is a solid structure that you can avoid if you just don't go over there. A rabbit hole is a hole in the ground that if you look too far down, you get lost in it, right? That's
you can avoid it if you don't go down it. So that
you can avoid it if you don't go down it.
We're being real, like there's a lot more shit hiding below the surface with an iceberg than there is with a rabbit hole.
Also,
is there though? Because the rabbit hole is bottomless. I mean, think about it. There's take 9/11. If you start with just the basic facts of the case and you follow any particular instance of anything in that story, you will find a million conspiracy theories that are all weird esoterica that you would only know if you came from a specific perspective, and they're all possibly some part of being right.
Now, give me an iceberg then. What would be
an iceberg would be like the Waco tragedy, where we have pretty much all of the information, all of the stories, all of the everything's declassified about it. There's not going to be somebody popping up tomorrow saying, "Oh, and by the way, I was at Waco," right? So
maybe
a sealed dossier.
I want to know what it was that that dude was teaching his congregation that got him so on the radar.
It wasn't that. It was the fact that he was selling 50 caliber guns.
Well, that's
I
what
don't think it was that.
go with
Yeah,
what Flo is talking about. Yeah,
that's people selling guns is a dime a dozen.
I understand that, but that's the reason they used to go after that guy.
Right. I don't know the real reason.
Yeah, same.
Couldn't tell you.
Not that he was married to 50 women.
I don't think that was it. I don't know if y'all
Hold
saw
on.
the footage for the
If
congressional.
we're going to
shit.
jump into this hole, we'll do it. But listen, what was written on the warrants available was illegal firearm possession, manufacture, transfer, and sale. This was a full-on ATF operation, and anyone else associated was brought in by ATF. So that's why Janet Reno was on the hot seat about the whole thing. That's why it's weird that a couple of ex-Secret Servicemen were on the actual penetration team when they'd never done this work before in their freaking life. That's why it's weird that other strange things took place. Like, for instance, they tried to institute the new, what was it? They nominated some dude for ATF director, and he was the guy who took his picture smiling.
Yeah, recently. That was Biden. Biden tried to do it.
Recently, he tried to appoint a cocksucker who stood on dead women and children and photographed himself while holding a gun. Fuck that guy individually. Him.
Yeah, under Bill Clinton, the ATF was a privatized army, and that was only under Bill Clinton.
They had overhead footage, heat footage of the tanks when they rammed in. They cut on flamethrowers and shot flame into the house.
Yep.
And you could see it. And when I watched it, they had a video of it. You could see on DVD back
And then
then.
they go back after and they try to re-edit history itself by saying, "Oh, it was the CS gas we shot in there. It was just capsaicin gas, and sometimes under the right circumstances, it can become flammable if you put enough of it in."
I'm gonna need an example of an iceberg, because this has become a rabbit
that's
hole.
what I'm saying. No, this is iceberg territory, because we're not going to have anybody wake up tomorrow and say, "I was also in the Waco siege and I have a totally different opinion on it." Right?
Well, I don't know now. You just gave me 87 different things that it could fucking be.
But these are all documented. This is not new. You can go read this stuff yourself. It's there. It's declassified. It's available.
So you know the real reason?
According to the paperwork, it was for the illegal manufacture, sale, purchase, and transfer of firearms.
So I think rabbit hole is still open there, because there's no chance, I believe, that they did that and they know what this guy was into. But there's a bunch of other fish out there they could have got for the same shit. They know what they're getting into, and they come with the tanks to burn them up.
Exactly. Yeah.
I suspect that someone, you were talking about him being married to 500 women or something like that.
Yeah, I do.
I suspect what was actually going on is some big hoity-toity in Washington or California in the upper echelons of government had a daughter or a son that got involved with that little cult over there. And they decided to exert their authority in the only way they know how, which is through violence. And I don't think that the hand that moved the pieces was prepared for the fallout that the pieces themselves would execute.
Here's why
that's how I prefer to exercise my authority.
I give a little pushback on that because they set the shit on fire. If it's just somebody exerting authority, that's one thing. But to just go out and kill them, that reeks of, something else.
Yeah, they can't say what the real reason is, because in 1980s America, if you want to call yourself Jesus Christ and bang 50 chicks, that's your business. They can't say so they have to come up with an excuse.
I'm going to have to go with this guy on that, because they were also doing it explicitly on private property.
Yes.
That is my main issue with this whole thing is I have yet to see evidence that he either bought or sold or manufactured something that was actually illegal.
The town sheriff knew him. The town sheriff knew him, and they hung out together. So he wasn't doing anything that everybody else wasn't doing. There was a gun show in town. He did sell flak jackets and stuff there. There's no evidence he had 50 caliber machine guns.
I never saw one.
I didn't either.
I've looked. there was a barrel. But if you
That's
know
what I
anything
heard.
about,
There was a barrel. There was one thing. It was a barrel.
there was a
1
barrel.
ton or something.
The barrel could either be used to make an SRU style 50 caliber, or if you had a whole bunch of other equipment, you could put it into like a 50 cal AA unit, but you would need 4 more barrels to make that even viable, and the entire AA unit. Which you
But
didn't have.
a barrel's an accessory, anyways. That's not you can buy those shits off Amazon or eBay. Or I guess whatever, the internet.
Yeah, we will never know the real reason why that happened, but I can promise you that the reaction, what they did at Waco, was way overreaching any authority possible.
Well, my point is that 90 some odd % of the data in this has been fully declassified. So it's unlikely for us to come across new information on this particular topic, right? That kind of dictates it being a iceberg, which is a solid object. And we're gonna hold up. There's multiple U
with
up here.
defined parameters. That's what I was using. Iceberg with its parameters have already been defined. I see you're saying it as we haven't defined it, but we know it's limited.
It will fall within these tiers. We can predict that it will be some type of corruption shenanigans involving high up much. Yeah. And that's kind of, what up?
Sorry. I gotta go, y'all. I just
Appreciate you swimming through, bro.
That rabbit holes and icebergs are actually the same thing. It just depends if you're like Aquaman or Spider-Man. An iceberg is just a nautical theme rabbit hole for people who know how to swim, perhaps dive. Shout out to Patty Instruction, PADI.
Oh, I should have included deep dives. I hadn't even thought of that.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
It's the same thing, right? It's the same thing. You're not really sure where it ends, and it goes deep.
I feel like a deep dive doesn't go as deep as the rabbit hole and isn't as complete as a iceberg. An iceberg is supposed to be complete. It's at least supposed to have all the documented bullshit that is currently documented available and tiered up so that anything that's added in the future falls within the tiers that exist in the iceberg. Elsewise, it's not a good iceberg.
Sir, you keep saying that, but spelunking, that's a nice word. Spelunking, I don't know if you know what that is. It's cave exploration. Spelunking exists, and caves are actually mapped in their entirety. Weirdos and crazy people go down there, and well, sometimes it doesn't end favorably. Let's just leave it at that. And it sounds like a freaking nightmare. Yes, it is true. I did a bit of spelunking in the Boy Scouts, but now that I'm grown up and scared of things, you'll never catch me in a freaking cave again as long as I live. That's a fact. Okay, so
I appreciate it.
Peace and love to the panel and all of you. Take it easy.
Don't let the man get you down, bro.
That's it.
I would argue that an iceberg constantly grows new layers as well. Sometimes
an iceberg by definition shrinks. It never gets bigger unless it reattaches to ice pack in the winter. It can reattach,
So
but
you're
it's
telling
still
me
its own shell.
Ice grows in water. It's not going to grow.
An iceberg is calved specifically off of a glacier. Anything else is referred to as an ice floe. An iceberg has virtually 90%, 92% of itself below the water. And so what you see above the water is a tiny little bit. When you look at something...
Guys, we're getting lost in the autism.
But this is what I'm best at, bro. Damn. All right.
Okay.
Right.
So why not explore all angles of the subject?
No, I think he has a point there. The fact that icebergs change shape, and that kind of leads to the keeping the tiers capable of accepting new information without changing the iceberg itself.
When a
you
new
just
level
added
is that,
something in when you said it can attach, it can reattach. You just made it now.
No,
it can
even
grow
if an
outside of
iceberg attaches,
I never heard of that.
even if an iceberg were to rejoin an ice flow, when it breaks back off, even in that ice flow, it is its own iceberg by definition.
Okay, it don't reattach
Because
to
the
nothing
ice flow
permanent, just
is
the ice flow.
right. The ice flow is only a 6
Okay.
inches, 8 inches thick, maybe a foot, while the iceberg might be 60 feet tall and
I thought you were
120.
saying that iceberg
Ice
might
flow
land
was
in
made 10 years
Antarctica
ago.
some way and attached to a glacier somehow. That's what I thought you were saying.
But it's all made of water.
That's what I meant. You know,
This is true.
when an iceberg grows in size by whether it be ice flow, ice cap, iceberg, whatever you want to call it, there's new information added to that, new sequencing added to it, so it could change the whole dynamic of the iceberg.
Sure. And I'm not debating whether or not new information will change positions of things in the tiers of the iceberg. Like
But the
something may become
external
less
parameters are still
but the external additions needed to accommodate new information isn't necessary in a well-made iceberg, whereas completely incapable in a rabbit hole. I was really hoping that 007 would come in. It's a weird idea about bitch, please.
Dude.
Dude.
What the fuck are we talking about?
We're talking about stupid fucking.
I don't know. He went down a rabbit hole.
Rabbit hole getting deep.
No, he was stuck on the fucking iceberg.
That was weapons grade autism.
That really was. Oh, God damn it, Flo. Thank you.
Stuck on.
Hey,
He was stuck on a goddamn iceberg.
yeah, I read right up on that bitch. Here, Midwest, it's now your show. What are we doing?
What are we doing? Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, he's looking at the top dude.
I'm waiting for my fireball to chill a little bit.
Yeah, you go with bullshit. Get there. All right. I'll tell you what then. Jake, it's your show.
Damn it, Joe.
Let's
Joe
talk
Cool,
about the
how you
finer
doing, buddy?
points of iambic pentameter.
God, show anymore. We're going back to Joe Cool. Joe Cool's better than you because he wants to watch the stupid criminals, and that's easier and doesn't make me look like an idiot.
So what you're saying is it's really your show.
Yeah.
Squatch, you need to stop with the facade of giving other people the power then.
That's where
Look, if you believe you have power, that's your problem. Not mine.
Well, you know what? We don't have the power of the clicker, so you're putting on a fucking facade here. So let's just stop.
You may have the clicker, but the world revolves around me.
Oh.
Whoa.
Damn.
I have a right to travel.
I mean, he did say he has the bigger head.
Oh, you know what I think about that?
Oh my God.
I'm not driving.
I'm traveling.
I drive.
Somebody drop one of those subsections of something or another.
I'm traveling, but I fold like a cheap suit when I'm pulled over and tell them I'm driving. But I'm still traveling.
Oh, dude.
Are you a traveling man?
I am. I am.
Oh, shit. You fucking Freemasons. I know it.
When them thieves come, though, and them pirates and shit,
Traveling,
I fold.
Hey, that right to travel, is that an iceberg or is that a rabbit hole?
Oh, dude, Tom Sit might be a full-on rabbit hole iceberg.
Sucking on icebergs.
Asshole.
Suck on titties?
I do. Wait,
Cold
how'd
ones.
you know? Not the cold ones, the warm ones.
Yeah,
See,
How
I,
to do something with your mouth when you're not allowed to talk during sex?
I live by the adage that you don't sweat the petty things, you pet the sweaty things. And it's done me very well in my life.
Sounds like my ex. Sounds like my ex. She was an ice hole.
Sounds risky.
It is a little risky. You should probably keep your local clinical speed dial.
My
Have you ever
ass
done
was
noodling?
You got me.
I have.
Noodling, that's fun.
That
Jake's
where you
gonna
stick your
do
arms in the hole and catch a fish?
Yeah, of course you have, Sasquatch. Of course.
Yeah. I don't know why I bothered asking.
It's all fun and games until you watch one of your fucking buddies fucking latch
Lose
onto
two
a snapping
fingers.
turtle.
So,
lose two
Oh,
fingers.
I'm just wondering who's so hungry that they need to risk that shit.
Well, I've never done it, but there is this one hot girl on YouTube.
I know who you're talking about, man.
Yeah. She is smoking.
Banging.
she was under fire here a while back for having a fake accent or whatever.
Hey,
Can somebody bring her
I
up?
feel
Damn it,
about that
Chad?
about
I
like
don't
I
wanna
feel
see
about
her.
titties. If you can squeeze them, they're real.
You remember her name?
I do not.
Let me look for it, Joe.
Hold
I
on.
guess female noodler will get you there. Right?
No,
How many
probably,
Here it is.
no, you're right. You probably will. She is the hottest chick in a catfish's
She
mouth.
is smoking for real.
I looked up catfish girl and she came right
Y'all
up.
are so nice talking about me like that. Oh my God, I'm
Listen at
blushing.
you.
Let me tell you.
Somebody's got high hopes.
Yeah, you didn't tell us about your other channel, AJ.
Where
You
you
noodling with the cat.
Hey, Josh, you ever been noodling?
Noodling? No.
Hey,
All right, all right. No, hold on. We just found a genre you haven't touched. I'm actually impressed. I hadn't thought about that. This girl's done more fucking shit than I have when it comes down to like different topics and stuff. She's done magnet fishing, all kinds of crap. She's done all kinds of crap for content.
Yeah, but hey, John, don't sell yourself short, honey. I'd like to see your arm down the throat of a catfish.
Hell yeah, man.
Listen,
I was going to ask if she was a catfish or their southern girl.
She broke
I've
her
got her on
leg.
share screen.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be funny over here, but y'all don't care.
Okay. Yes.
We're
Go
thirsty.
ahead.
Okay, Caucasian, you be funny now.
I'm cute.
No,
Go.
it was a story about me telling it.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, she's
I
gorgeous.
know. I'm telling you, she's the hottest thing in a catfish's mouth today.
Holy cow.
×2.
I can't think of her damn name, but yeah.
I wonder if there's like a compilation of like best bikini scenes or something. I don't want to watch the whole fucking thing.
We are back out here today.
Yep, that's
What?
a fake
That is
accent.
so fake. Yes.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
cares?
That is definitely
Right.
not fake.
All
That
right,
is
I wish I could zoom in on the bottom left corner.
She's like,
who's got? Oh, that's Joe. Joe's in Chicago and some shit's getting
Oh,
robbed.
yeah, that means you. Yeah, that's right.
I'll
That's
be back
fine.
up
God,
there
dude.
a couple weeks.
I don't know why I thought it was on the freaking share screen. There's no way anything's got a car alarm out in that motherfucking place. No way in hell there's a car alarm in that video. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Yes, sir. That is a
That is
damn
one
fine piece of
amazing
meat.
fish.
What's up,
Listen,
Blue?
Both of them.
and the girl doesn't look bad either.
Now, what color was her bikini? Did anybody know?
She wasn't wearing a
Uh-huh.
bikini. It was actually a workout top and a
Purple.
parachute.
Oh, purple.
I ain't gonna bullshit you. I didn't
That's what-
expect her to be that fucking bad.
No, she's- as far as I
that's what you call a sports bra,
I
buddy.
felt bad for a country
Right.
girl, bad for a noodler. No, she is bad.
Hannah
Model
Barron.
type
Yeah,
shit
she
with the
is.
body and everything.
Yeah, she is.
hey, hold on. I know some barons. She's actually I know some barons, right? And they ain't very many of them ladies what don't have that type of look about them. They're sporty.
Sexy.
Yeah.
I just want to know where she buys them shorts.
You
She didn't
camp
buy them.
out.
You can go hang out there.
They gonna
Right.
stake out the store.
Did this just turn into a thirst session?
Yeah, of course it did. We did that. That was your
I'd
fault.
rather have a thirst session than an autism conference.
Okay, I'm not debating that point specifically. You can handle
You
that how
picking
you
on my
see fit.
disability, bro.
But if you're going to be driving, fucking, you get the thing.
Oh.
With the
Oh, I'm boss now?
You're boss now.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's
Okay.
weird that I have autism awareness.
Hold
It
on.
brings up
It's a
autism.
fiction.
I zoomed way in for that. All right.
What you
Now-
eating on, Flo?
This is Lucky Charms.
Now, if we go to the shorts,
Again.
I see you. Yes, sir. Uh-huh. We're doing the thing. We're doing the thing. Oh, I didn't mean to remove you, bud. My bad.
I don't care. I got
And
a
he called
on
you.
radio.
And he called you a retard when you left. I don't know if you saw that, but it popped on screen.
That's okay. That's
You're
what
all right. I
happens.
don't
That's
care
what
what
happens when you watch
Caucasian said about you.
Sasquatch. You lose. And a few chromosomes.
Oh, damn. I was playing the last short I uploaded. I didn't even realize you took me off.
I didn't. You did. You took it down.
Oh, I did?
When you click that button again, it drops it.
That's stupid.
I know, but it doesn't work that way from inside your own thing. You can just swap them out.
Hey Joe, couple weeks here, I'm gonna be up in the Dalton area, going up there to check out
I've
what's
been
going.
planning on going up there too. Yeah.
I'll be back home like the 21st, and my birthday is within a day or two there.
You bitch
So probably after that, I'm gonna go up there.
I want to know when y'all are there, when y'all are streaming. Joe, listen to me, brother.
You interrupted.
I did because I want this.
I will know when they're streaming, and I will get that information, and I'll
we will be expounding that as far as we possibly can, because I can set up between me and her. We could probably share it to 15 channels, 18 channels.
You know what's crazy is the last time I went up there, I had almost 7,000 people in the chat.
I know, bro.
I was like, what the hell?
I'm just trying to come up next to your clout. Shut up and take it.
I'm going this weekend.
Right.
Well, I'm already cuddled into your clout. Shut up. Take it.
I couldn't believe it though. That was unreal. The amount of attention.
Yeah, no. Midlife Bro Logic, the guy who just left, we did a show, Sasquatch Shills, and after the Sasquatch Shills, the very next stream he did got about 10 views, right? And we were talking, and I was like, dude, Dalton just went live. You should probably do a reaction on the live Dalton thing. He's like, really? You think so? And we were like texting backstage, you know? And he's like, okay, should I just end this or just transition into it? I said, what I would do is end it. I would copy their title and I would upload that and then go find you a decent thumbnail and rock out. And he's like, okay. He had like 400 people come through chat that night. He nailed it. It was beautiful, dude.
That was crazy. You know, I was expecting maybe.
What has he done since then? Dun, dun, dun. Sorry.
Fuck all.
He's had 2 more real good ones. 60, 70 people in chat and another one with a couple of hundred. So he's getting the feel for it, if you get what I'm saying. I think he'll be able to actually see it happen and make it happen in the future. He just needs a.
I think that's how he's doing it. He's doing it now. That's how it happens. You get regular, say 20 in chat, and then you get some big number. Then your regular is 25 after you had your little your roll, and then you know your regular go up and you have big shit happen, and that's how it happens progressively.
Right. When you're doing live streams and you're specifically, and I'm talking specifically with say current events / politics type stuff. It doesn't really work so well with other topics because they're not as timely, but current events, news, that type of stuff. I think Joe's fixing to get mugged.
You saw him.
Yeah, no, we're going to watch.
Oh, they won't pass.
Damn. Call them back. Maybe they'll take your wallet.
You know what's crazy is I was expecting maybe 100 people to come in, 150, maybe 200. And then it started getting up there. Was like, well, maybe this is going to catch a little bit more traction than I thought.
Yeah,
that's when it hit with like 1,000 people. I was like, okay, it'll cap out, 1,000, 1,500, and it kept going and kept going. I was like, what did I get myself into?
Well, and the thing
I wasn't ready
is
for that.
there was three of y'all out there. You know what I mean? And
Right.
Midwest had, everybody in his. There were 3 other people streaming.
And I didn't know about the third until towards the end, and I tried reaching out to see if there was a way we could link up or whatever. I didn't know exactly who it was. I kept plugging the other person that was with me, Firm. Kept telling people in the chat, "Hey, go over here, go show him some love." And
He
numbers
needed it
kept
too.
going up. Yeah, he did need it, and it's not all about one single person. It's about everybody, and
No, surely it's about
that's the
me.
way we
Surely
should
it's
know.
about me.
It's obviously about me. Midwest, I don't know what
Clearly
the
it's
fuck you're
about
talking about.
me.
It's
Yes,
me.
no
It's
idea
clearly
what
me.
it's about.
I don't
It's
know
about AJot.
It's about Hank Hill, you sons of bitches.
All right. I think we've reached that level of inebriation now.
Me.
Well, I'm gonna have to fire back up. I'm not there yet.
I sent for you, AJot. Give me some
I'm
credit.
not even buzzed yet. I feel that warm sensation creeping down though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Oxford
Well, I
Woods,
mean,
baby. I don't have a problem with it.
Firebill.
I was
I've
actually
done that
thinking
once.
about. I was thinking about starting a new
Time
channel
out.
for for Pride Month.
Show some love to El Crappie and Rumsky.
No. Hear me out.
Sasquatch squirts.
Rusty. No. It would be the Randy Dandy.
No.
I like it.
No.
It was just like no.
I like it even better because of the nose. That makes me think you're onto something.
Me too. I really think if I could keep anyone from knowing it was me, right, and just start up the channel, the Randy.
You have
Dandy.
a pretty plain gray voice.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying, but I also have an unbelievable ability to do some voices, and one of the voices.
No, but your impressions, he can still tell it's you.
One of the voices I have is a gay guy. It's a buddy of mine that I freaking knew. It was a person that I actually interacted with, and when I do his voice, it sounds like his voice, not mine. And I know what you're saying. It'll still sound like you, but sure. But if you saw, if you no.
Well,
then
it ain't happening. It didn't happen.
You gotta if you're gonna say some shit like that, you gotta provide receipts, bro.
Yes.
Right.
We're all about receipts.
Just give us a little nipple.
This
A
is
little
your
nipple?
bedroom.
I like a little nipple too, dear.
Just a tit.
I mean,
Just a little-
what's up, guys? What's up, guys? Let's put out the story. Come on, guys.
Oh my god. Oh, Caucasian can't get in the. You can't get in the mojo or what?
Actually,
Gotta
it
get
kind
in
of
the
helps.
zone, man.
It kind of helps to. It does really help to be in the zone. This is something I've done by like behind the scenes, but
Caucasian is suffering from performance anxiety.
performance anxiety. You're not wrong. I would much rather do like some fucking really bullshit rather than what's fixing.
No, but the whole argument was that you could do
I
something that
understand.
nobody could tell was you. So
Okay, so Caucasian, you turn your camera off and do the voice. That way we can't put a fucking face to the voice, and let's see. Do it.
Do it.
Individually, I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking go there and goddamn. I'm not gonna turn my goddamn camera off. You lost your fucking mind. Hold on. Fuck it, we'll do it live. All right. Oh, but what are you talking about there, Dave? Listen, we can go right over there and we'll get us a couple of little bitty mint juleps. We'll go over and get us a couple of straws. We'll sit down and have us another little old dandy time, you know? It's a particular guy that I met a little while ago. Every time you sit around and talk with him, all you can really do is talk about exactly how much.
Where'd you go?
I couldn't even tell.
You know what? You're such a silly bitch. I knew that was you.
What I'm
That's
saying
a pretty
is
gay
like-
voice.
Right?
No,
It's-
stop lying to him. Come on.
We knew.
But no, if I had a different avatar and you never saw my face and it was not associated with me at all,
I could tell.
No,
That's
you
why-
have
that-
a certain in your voice.
Caucasian, that's why
Fabulous
that's
with
why I
things.
told you to turn your camera off to do it, so we couldn't put a face to the voice.
Yeah, maybe.
That was the whole point of that.
Wasn't that the guy from the Simpsons or something with Homer Simpson's friend or something? No,
He talks very much like him. Yes. No, he sounds much like that.
Herbert the pervert.
Not Herbert. No, I got a buddy of mine that nailed Herbert the pervert. And he will not come over and lay down tracks. with
Whose
me.
voice was it? I didn't understand. Was it?
It's a buddy of mine that I went to school with.
That's
He-
just nasty.
Well, listen, this man asked me to meet him in Atlanta one day. And when we went up there to go meet him in Atlanta, I ran into several of the largest gay men you ever came across. And we went on to go on and drink and have us a big old time. And it was just the most amazing thing you ever saw.
Yeah, see, Curious Squirrel said it. Anyone who has heard your voice before would know it was
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
you.
Right,
There's
at
just
the
a
end
tone.
there, I
All
looked
right.
away at the end, and it wasn't Sasquatch no more. I was looking out the window, and it was not Sasquatch.
Oh, quick!
Dude, I'm telling you, if you don't
cradling
have a clue,
You're
You're
cradling his
enabling.
ego.
God damn it.
Look, here,
Butter trucker,
I'll
do
prove
a
what
little
I'm
bit of
talking
ball
about.
washing.
Look.
Take your
Look,
teeth out and
look.
try again.
I'm a proof something. Damn it, Bobby, get out of that tool shed and quit whacking it with them boys.
Oh, that's savage, dude. That's absolutely savage. Oh my God, dude, you hurt my feelings with that. I didn't even know I had feelings. Like I thought they were amputated in the meme war of 2012.
I'll tell you what, this
That was
propane will hit
fucking
you in
golden,
places you
Jake.
don't
High
know happen.
five.
Thank you, baby.
High five.
This damn propane will hit you in places you didn't know you had.
All right, so anybody out there who happens to have any type of a Cash App donation,
Give me the money. Give me the money. Okay?
Come on, guys, just put the
Whoever the
Cash
hell you
App in
want.
there and we'll get some Crown Royal. Or some Fireball. You know,
please,
we'll get some
God,
Fireball.
no. All right. Okay, I meant to do this earlier, and I meant to do this as the intro. I was going to tell this story.
Do you have a Cash App posted?
Yep. That was for y'all.
Cash App.
Here, I'll put mine in the comments.
No,
Right.
I already put
All
mine.
of you fuckers are except Joe. Joe's not modded in my chat. Joe,
Black thing, I know.
You want to know why you're not modded in my chat? It's not because
I
you're
know
black.
why.
It's not because you're black. No, it's not because you're black.
Don't gaslight.
Because you ain't done a show.
No, it's not because you're black.
That is totally.
Promise you. It's because you haven't done a Sasquatch Shills. That's the only reason.
Yeah, I believe that. White people always say that, right?
$ American Justice 81.
Fucking Joe Cool has more white people around him than the KKK.
You know how many white people that told me, Joe, you ain't got a wrench because you ain't been on Sasquatch Hills. That is
I
bullshit.
can't tell you because they're all lying.
That's
to
why
you.
I took your wrench away on my channel.
Right.
What? What?
Hell
I don't
no.
believe it anymore, you guys.
Oh, my head's getting bigger. Too bad my dick's not.
Boom, boom. I mean, it is what it is. Work with the good Lord gave you.
You know, I don't watch Hank Hill now. I'm sure it's great references and shit, but you know, I haven't watched the show.
But shut the fuck up. Is that what you
That's what he's
That's
trying to
what
say.
he's saying.
Hey, we need to get a little clip of Hank Hill, and then Midwest will do Hank Hill and see how close it is.
Actually, we're going to have us a Hank Hill and Alex Jones argument about propane later. I'm waiting for Midwest to drink a little bit.
Oh my God.
We're good to go whenever.
I won't be there.
Yeah, I need the clip to appreciate it, right? Otherwise,
as
just two
long as we're
motherfuckers
not
talking with fake accents. Otherwise, right? I'm not enjoying it.
God damn it, we're being too white for Joe Cool.
Yeah, that's true. It's not hard though. I mean, I am the diversity cracker.
Here, Joe. Let me do a voice you might know. This is nasty.
Who's that?
That's Cleveland. Come on
I
now.
was fixing to say.
Oh, that was a pretty bad Cleveland.
I know.
That Hank Hill was 10 times better.
No.
Pretty good. Who did that? Good girl.
So anyway, that's a bad moment of silence. Anyway.
Yeah, that was racist bullshit because it's Cleveland. I'm supposed to know the black man. Racist bullshit.
You know I love you, bro.
All right, Joe. All right, Joe.
Hey, you know what? I wouldn't have come up there and hung out with you. I wouldn't have come up there and hung out with you if I was that way.
Joe, you tell us about how we're all so racist, please.
Yes.
Spotlight, do it. That's just nasty.
I don't know how to do it.
I know you don't. It's because we're not. Fuck you. I'm the diversity cracker. You can't beat that.
That's just your white privilege giving yourself that name.
Hey, no, my white privilege card got pulled by Jake earlier.
But do you benefit from it?
Me.
Not at all.
Racist. I hate everybody.
Is my way, bitch.
Unindoctrinated. Good to see you.
Hey, welcome in, unindoctrinated. Crofty, welcome in. Good to see you.
Hey, I tried pausing so we could give a shout out El Crofty earlier.
Listen, this is a
15
true
minutes ago.
story. This is a true story. I put on white makeup and slick my hair back and I go on a bus, right? I'm serious. At the last black person go off the bus, all the white people be like, okay, they're gone now. They started serving fucking shrimp cocktail and playing music and fucking giving fucking advice, financial advice on the back of the bus. And then, you know, it was a brother at the bus stop. And they like, and they put all this shit up, and the black person got on the bus, and they act like they didn't even know each other. That's how I know you guys talk about us.
So what you're saying, to be clear, is that we like each other more than we like you.
I said you don't like us at all, and you guys.
What's that shit? I was talking about you.
Oh, it was just me.
Love you.
What the hell? I mean, says the guy that says you people. What the hell?
Hey, what you got going on over here? People? What is this?
It's we the people, not you the people.
Untethered. I had somebody drop your chat, your link in chat a couple of times.
Thank
you. Well, I'm just saying that's why I haven't done it myself, but I will.
I thought you were just ignoring me.
No. It had already happened.
You got your 4.5. Screw my 1.1, right? I got it.
Come on, baby. You know good and well them shorts is doing you good. And that Wednesday shit is working for you, and you can't lie to me. I see the fucking numbers on the light end of this.
That's all right. I get paid.
Do not put Sasquatch in a short or it will bomb it.
Hey, let me come back. I totally forgot that.
It's nuts. Like, it's still going on.
I'll be back. I got to run for a minute.
Yeah, you hate me, Joe. I know. It's okay. I forgive you. The Raging Tomato just started going live.
Now he's gone. Let's all talk about white stuff.
First,
some financial advice.
2.2%.
The mayonnaise is spicy today.
I would like to talk about my white privilege. It's about 8 inches long,
Holy
2 inches
shit.
high, and I gotta endorse it before I deposit it.
Spicy mayonnaise. What the fuck are you doing? That's probably the whitest thing I've ever heard.
I was doing a BLT, but now I might have to change plans.
Midwest.
Oh my god, dude.
Midwest went whiter. Homie dropped the blue waffle in my chat.
And damn straight. Blue Waffle sent me.
What's up, Pink Taco? Welcome in, bud.
You don't mess with the pink taco or you end up with a blue waffle.
There's wisdom in that.
I didn't know it, but my mouse is dying.
That sounds like a personal problem. Wiggle it.
Sounds
See
like
if it gets better.
Sounds like a you problem, not a me problem.
Richard Gere would understand the concern.
Only in Pride Month.
Oh, dear God. I hope at least one person in chat gets that reference.
I got it. But it was a gerbil, not a mouse.
Oh, okay. Good enough, though. Close enough. All right, man. I don't feel so stupid talking that reference.
Was that really something that happened, or was
No,
that
it was
debunked?
an urban myth.
Yeah. It probably should have happened. It would have made him a better man.
Oddly enough, when that
Anybody-
rumor spread around, there was no such thing as Facebook or the internet, and yet everybody in America knew that story back in the 80s when it went around. So word gets around. You don't need the internet to spread rumors.
And Marilyn Manson's rib.
Claiborne says he found the mole, but I think he's talking about a gerbil.
Oh, my God.
You might want to plug your nose, Claiborne. I think it's a shitty situation. Okay, I should probably put this fireball up for now.
No.
Now it gets funnier every time.
No, dude. Like, see, here's the thing.
No, you know what? Because I get drunk and I make an ass out of myself, and I'm not trying to do that because
I was kind of trying to do that.
I know you were. That's why I need to put it up. I'm on to you. They're on to me.
I am on to you. I'm going to be on you as well.
No, the hell you're not. Just because it's Pride Month doesn't mean I need to switch teams.
Midwest, don't test me on this. I will convince you to let me ride you,
and I will fucking put a red X on your paperwork.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But you change your mind.
Hey, Jot, you're looking awful nice over there.
Oh, thank you.
You have no idea.
Shut up.
Getting creepy in here.
Yeah.
You're what?
Go ahead. I was
Just
waiting.
need a little masculinity in here. That's all.
Say penicillin Penny. She's the queen of the Sunset Strip. That wasn't directed at anybody in particular, especially not the blue waffle maker. Flo.
Huh?
I thought you were going to share some stuff.
Oh.
You were in charge, remember?
No, I forgot.
Oh, yeah. That's what you did. You did that. That was you, not me. So what are you going to do?
Talk at once.
There is not going to be any grinder reenactments, Pink Taco. This is not your platinum.
Kenneth Copeland. I really dislike that man.
Hold on. It surely is not. Sneeze sex is like the best. It's hard to make somebody sneeze when you're having sex.
True. Laughing is much easier. Listen, once you achieve penetration and you make her start laughing, if you can't stop laughing, how do you stop me from coming? You've never had sex with a Sasquatch, obviously.
It's a regular occasion, a laughing fit when having sex with Sasquatch.
I'm not permitted to speak when sex becomes an issue. I can't. Not allowed to talk at all. Facts. These are facts. I'm not permitted to speak during sex.
Red Rocket.
As good as a sneeze.
Get a lot of laughter, do you?
This is another one that I think I wish it got more, because this one's hilarious.
Or female hoe is you hoe around so much, and then you want to settle down and find one hoe, one wife, and then you got to compare all them hoes with your wife, and then you got there. Oh, this my wife isn't as good as that one hoe I had back in the day, so that's why you find one woman to stick with her. Don't hoe around, because then you're going to be looking for the best hoe, and you'll never find the best hoe if you're with your wife and you know she's not.
You trying to
She's not that bad. But if with your hoe, you ain't gonna want none of that pussy juice. She's a fucking hoe. Jeez. That's why you have one wife, so you can suck on the pussy, and do 69 and all that shit. But if you're with a hoe, that's shit, nasty shit. Problem with being a hoe. That's just nasty.
That's just no, dude. Actually, I think you should send that to Phoenix Rising and let him do a remix on it. I think he might be able to do justice to it.
Phoenix Rising. I don't know who that is.
He's a DJ, I think, out of Las Vegas, maybe.
Okay.
He's in the desert. I know he's in the desert, but he just, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Remind me of this conversation. My memory is generally pretty good.
Okay.
I'll maybe send it to me. I'll send it to him. Something like that. I'll go figure it out. Just remind me to do it.
10 for.
Oh, for life, baby. That's my baby daddy. Did you know that?
Who?
Toe for life.
Oh.
I made a YouTube baby.
That's just weird.
I hear what you're saying. I thought it was kind of strange too. But I'm the YouTube godfather. I'm actually the father of this child, you see. They met on my show. They met on an After Dark of Sasquatch, and then they kind of got to know each other, and then they come and hung out back here, and then they ran off and made a baby. So that's my kid.
It's not. It sounds like something that was
my kid.
You know what? It sounds like something that was conceived in a tool shed.
Did you see this one when people ask me what my channel's about?
Bro, why ain't you riding Monograph jockstrap harder? Go ahead, do your thing. You can answer that later.
Thinking I went into a strip club before they actually opened so I could get a drink.
What the hell are y'all talking about?
Sitting on faces.
Oh, that makes sense.
Sitting there at the bar talking to one of the girls. The more we talked, we realized we were cousins.
Right? Unindoctrinated? God.
No way.
This is part of the barter system, Flo. Now you owe him a reach around or something, and we're part of the barter system. In the new world.
I remember I'm still drinking. I went into it.
Yeah, I should probably be writing it harder, shouldn't I?
I mean, if you don't want to have that conversation, we don't have to, but I will.
I mean, I'm just instinctual or whatever, habitually not a jockstrap rider.
I hear what you're saying, but hear me out. If you'll take 30 minutes tomorrow, sit down and read everything you can find about Nick Rekieta, and then turn around and apply what you already know about Monograph, you could probably do the most educated expose on both sides that I know of. Because Monograph won his suit against Rekieta.
That's a really good idea. I'm kind of amazed when you think about it.
Dude, I don't have bad ones with them. Who you talking
Didn't
You went
he just get
noodling.
arrested?
Wait, what? Yes,
Didn't
Rekieta was
Rekieta
arrested.
just get arrested?
Yes. Okay. I would say it was unrelated to the suit, except it seems to have been the loss of a lawsuit followed by the loss of an appeal that led to the direct spiral into the drug-induced problems that he's achieved.
And the child abuse, apparently.
And I'm still not talking about the fucking children, goddammit. I'm not going to speak about the children. What the fuck the children had to deal with it is between the law and them until that case is closed.
The law is most places have drug laws written in such a way that they can go to presumptive child abuse as well. Just
yes, I'm aware. That's why I won't discuss it, is because the circumstances as they stand will make him look as bad as possible simply because children are around. Whereas unless there was actual negligence involved, I don't have an issue with a man doing a little bit of coke on the side. I don't care. I do not care. This is not a thing that bothers me in my daily life. If he does coke in Nantucket, it doesn't bother me on a Tuesday in Georgia.
Agree.
As long as his kids are eating, I don't have a problem with it. I'm just saying, I'm not going to drop the freaking hammer
Yeah,
on the
I like it. I like it.
Loved his
Preach
content.
that good word.
He was one of the best YouTubers, law tubers on the map. He created the genre of like LawTube. He was a founding member of the LawTube community. The drunk guy lawyer, the DUI guy. He started his channel specifically because he saw Nick Rekieta doing what he was doing and was like, that doesn't look too terrible hard. Him, the actual Justice Warrior, half a dozen other law channels followed suit. We now have a thriving lawfare community that is on both sides of the aisle that we can all look to in YouTube and be like, you know, what is currently freaking important in lawfare today? Notice I used the word lawfare as in warfare, because that's what we're talking about. The legal system has been turned against the citizen as a revenue driving source. I don't like this concept. I don't like the idea that random assholes out there that wear a particular costume get to tell everybody what the fuck to do. And I don't like the idea that they just kick in your freaking door and come check out your shit. These seem to be major issues. I kind of lean on the Tim Pool side of this argument on this one point. Rights are what you get when no one else is around. So if you're on the side of a creek trying to survive, and someone comes along and attacks you, you are allowed to defend yourself with any means necessary, right? Any means at your disposal. On the side of that creek, if you happen to find a stick, hit them in the head with a stick. If you find a bazooka, shoot them with a bazooka. If you happen to find a home defense nuke, that too should be legal, because a rational man would never use a nuke against a home invader.
Depends on the
I'm
home
with you on
invader.
everything. My silence is approval of the
silence is consent. Yes. It's no, sir. I'm not going down that road.
Silence is consent. That just clicked into place.
99 no's and 1 yes is still a yes. Hey, Jake, this is one of those moments when you should throw in your pearl of wisdom. Just pick one. I'm sure it'll be atrocious.
No means no. No, stop it. You're being silly. Don't do that. That does not mean no. That
What if she's saying no, don't stop? No, don't stop.
That was
Sending mixed messages.
I agree. That's what I said. It worked in court.
Yeah, if somebody's reading that as a transcript, it sounds pretty bad. But
Right.
Right. It worked.
Fucking up my expungement.
Are we going to be looking at any of these stupid criminals over here? Or are we going to look at more of some monograph stuff and try to ride on that jockstrap a little bit? It's up to you.
I don't know. We can do whatever.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're in the hot seat. Hold on, Jake. It's your show. What are you doing?
I am playing with myself.
Oh, well.
See?
Motor Trucker, it's your show now.
I'm just waiting for old Hank Hill and Alex Jones to get into a verbal judo competition.
Oh, so what are we going to negotiate on this one?
Well, I think if them two get into an arena, there's not going to be much negotiating going on.
I think they should have a twerking competition.
I think you're on your own.
Okay. Well, neither one of us have an ass, so that'd probably be the best way. Oh, there you are. You finally loaded up. Are you echoing? Yes, you are echoing.
I'm not even talking.
But we are, and we're the ones echoing.
Right.
You're not.
No shit.
Because she's not talking, Sasquatch. What's wrong with him?
Duh.
Who's that for, Sasquatch?
That's for
Him?
Caucasian Sasquatch. Sir.
Yes, ma'am. Shut up, Flo.
I don't know why he's such a jerk.
Em, I'm not fucking with you. There is an echo.
Okay, let me try.
If you were, maybe she wouldn't be so crabby.
I can read lips. She said, piss off, asshole.
She was talking to a shadow person.
She's like, that's really good. How in the hell did he know?
Because I could get it. I didn't need to read her lips. I was thinking the same thing. Lordy.
All she needs to do is just exit out of YouTube and stay on StreamYards, and it won't echo.
Not always, because sometimes the phones have a lag in their sound, and so it brings back an echo anyway. So you have to use earbuds with those phones in particular, and the earbuds have to be of a specific level of quality. Anything below that, and they're worse than actually having the echo.
I've never ran into that situation, so that's why I said what I said. So we're not in a Barbie world because it's on mute, so...
I like the Pot Brothers at Law too. I do, because they have this one phrase that they use over and over and over again called "shut the fuck up."
That's the first thing you do when you encounter cops. You shut the fuck up.
Amen, sister. Wow,
sister, what the hell?
She's managed.
Barbie, it's better.
No, it's not.
Good job, you fixed it.
He's not allowed to be in charge anymore.
Thank you.
It's
You're
not
welcome.
fixed.
Yes, it is. You're doing perfect, Barbie. Don't let him drag you down.
Ignore him.
I'm trying to.
Oh, are you? Y'all, I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm serious. I want to go to bed.
We don't care.
For days. This is getting old. Y'all gonna give me wrinkles.
That's age and time. Barbie, what's wrong with you?
I'm having a meltdown.
That's normal.
I'm having a meltdown. I've only been trying to get this stream fixed for like an hour. I don't even know if it's working. Look, hey.
What?
I don't know if you can't. We would what? What do you want me to do? Are they outside? Because they're gonna have to walk their ass down the steps.
Who are you talking to?
You, shadow people. Who? Hey, is anybody listening? I don't think so.
It's just you and me, Barbie, and this guy.
Who's that?
Autism.
Hank Hill, get it right, God damn it!
Oh my God.
Yeah, Peggy, get out of the kitchen if you don't know what the hell you're doing.
Peggy, either in the kitchen or in the bedroom. If you are no use either place, get the hell out.
Or at least take your clothes off.
Yes.
Everybody knows that the Hills don't have sex.
No, but the Hills have eyes.
Yeah, lots of them, apparently, and they're not happy.
How's what's that big military industrial company you live by?
It starts with an R.
Yeah, how are they doing?
It's not on. Oh,
Have you been?
Shit. Man, why is it that I keep every time I'm trying to stream, my stand starts falling
Peace
apart?
out, brother. This has gone completely off the rails.
Why-
I do apologize.
Can we just let it be the M show?
No.
I mean, I had plans and stuff, but I mean,
I don't have an OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans.
This is good shit.
It'd be
I'm still here.
We know. We know. Paul told on you yesterday.
You did not know it.
I didn't know what?
That I was here?
I'm sorry, Savile. You have wandered into a nightmare. Hold on. I've got to stop that. Shut up. Listen. So, Sam, he's right below me here. This is Flow State. That is Jake Johnson. He's with Untethered Live.
They'll be able to figure it out if you take the comment off screen.
Bitch, don't make me come over there. I've got time.
Just helping you.
Yeah. Jake, we've met.
Hey, how you doing?
Not too bad. Yourself?
Tell everybody what you do, brother.
Oh, I talk shit on the internet.
Magnificent. We'll go with that. That's what I do. He's pretty good at it. He has a different view of things than I do, but he kind of takes the same approach at the methodology, and I can appreciate that.
That's entirely too ambiguous for us to have any idea what it means.
Mute. Thank you.
Unmute.
No. Blow. I am not in my right mind tonight.
The hills have eyes when you
When are
bound
you
the
ever in your right
flames.
mind? I thought you were
Okay,
left.
so details, but bitch, please.
Bitch, please. What the hell?
That boy ain't right.
I tell you, here it is, 9:52 p.m., and that boy ain't right.
That show's ruined for me.
Bro. Me and Midwest were on a stream one night with AJOT, and AJOT left in the middle of it or some shit. I can't remember how it happened, but we ended up arguing for 20 minutes as like Alex Jones and Midwest Hank Hill about propane accessories and how gay it all was.
Yeah, it was pretty gay, wasn't it?
Dude, it was gay as it could possibly be.
The only thing that was gay was the frogs.
That's true. But the thing is like I'm trying to build up the gumption to do the Alex Jones, but that shit hurts.
What do you mean?
Well, every time you do Alex Jones, you have to kind of growl at what you're doing.
If you two could just argue back and forth like that again in your voices, I'm sure that we can get everybody listening to self-delete within 10 minutes.
I disagree. I don't think you can pull that off. M, your echo is going to make everyone self-delete.
Why are you such a dick to M?
I don't like her.
I think she just tried to bite the screen.
She says why. She said why with a hard bitch tone.
Well, no, I will be answering for everything I say tonight.
But on OnlyFans.
She says you're damn right you will, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Hold on. Let's do the lip reading. You do that. Do that thing you're doing right there while you're doing it. What's she saying?
You motherfucker.
She says, motherfucker.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Don't put me on full screen.
Yep.
I want to be able to talk. I don't want Hank Hill translating for me. I mean, if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
She just said, check out my OnlyFans. It's free.
I'm still trying to convince her to make one. She doesn't believe me.
I have an OnlyFans. I just take pictures of my knees.
Could you imagine what she can't get a look at her, look and listen to her thing. Could you imagine if she went and did an OnlyFans like this?
This is important. Jake.
Yes.
What is your OnlyFans?
I have OnlyFans, but I only take pictures of my knees. So it's confusing.
I thought you said something else at first. I was gonna have
I know. That's why I stopped everyone to understand what was happening.
If you want to check out her OnlyFans, it's going to be echo at onlyfans.net.
Yeah. No, I'm good.
I'm sorry.
It's,
I know this isn't exactly what you showed up for, but listen.
Oh, no.
We were discussing icebergs and rabbit holes, and then Hank Hill showed up, and Jake started
Autism. Autism. Call it what it is. Autism.
I decided to start drinking, and Silvar Ogre showed up, and then everything just went wild.
Why you got to add me in that?
But I feel
Can we hear from Barbie?
No, I'm talking to Sam. Give me a moment.
Only if you want to hear everything twice.
Barbie, unmute.
Sam.
Sorry, go ahead.
Try to stay professional here, man. I know these people are very distracting, but listen. How you doing?
He's hitting on you.
Yes.
I'm doing all right. It's Thursday night. Well, I mean, if we could go that route. If you want to hit on me, I can hit on you right back. I mean, we could take this from a scale of hey to two guys fucking if you want. I can even put on a little like.
It's
go down.
I've got one of these.
Get together and we can go down to Savannah, right, and have a little party and maybe recreate some of those scenes from Midnight in the Garden of Good Meat. And I'll bring the pickle lube.
Dude, I gotta give you credit. I didn't expect you to go so hard.
That's what he said.
You'd have to go hard if it was two guys fucking.
That's true, because if you just tap the tips, that's not going to do it.
All right, it's good talking to you guys.
My brother's favorite things.
He's out, brother.
He's like, this is too gay for me. I'm out.
You're not wrong. You I'm in prison.
We have just entered Sodom and Gomorrah. Welcome on in.
Yeah, just get you a ticket on the way in, or we give you syphilis as soon as you get around to it.
Y'all really need to come to my show on Sunday night and get some Jesus.
You need some Christian learning there, son.
I'm gonna pay for that. I'm gonna pay for that on Saturday. I do some work on another YouTube channel.
Oh, you have no idea.
Who is a psychotic Muslim.
You have no idea how much you're going to pay for this shit. I love you, Sam, right? I love you, right?
Sagging, spelled backwards. Sagging, like sagging pants. N-I-G-G.
Oh,
my neighbor. Hey,
this is a whole thing.
Squatch. Ajot said, please enter stream.
Yeah. Okay. Right.